we gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe.
Hey, y'all, let me know if y'all can hear me. I apologize. I'm super duper late. I do apologize. Y'all get in here. Get in here. It's so much going on. I don't even know where to start, y'all, but let me know if y'all can hear me because it is so much going on. Oh my God, it's so much going on. But hold on, y'all. I got to turn this heat on because, honey, it didn't drop. The temperature didn't drop something serious. Hold on. I'm saying that it's 62 degrees outside, but it's cold inside. I'm not sure why. Hold on one second. Let me find out what is going on. So it's supposed to drop down to 47. I'm just trying to debate, should I turn my heat on? Yes, let me turn it on. It's 62 now, but I'm about to turn this joker on because I done got cold. I don't have my robe on. That's probably why. Let me go put my robe on. I'll be back, y'all. Hold on one second. She said, too much going on, Amoira. Girl, it's so much going on. It is crazy. I'm talking about so much going on. I don't even know if I want. Listen, y'all. Listen. I need y'all help. We got Tasha K drama. We got Dwight Howard and Amy drama. Okay. But we also, I kind of want to, go over a little bit of how the trip went with Carlos and I as well. So let me ask you this. Wait a minute, hold on. She said, Lord, thank Amoira in chat. I'm so tired of seeing Queen Step over there looking like Lil Wayne after birth. Lord, Father God, in the names of the heaven. Y'all let me know. Are we talking Tasha K? Are we talking Justin Dean and the Stony drama? Or are we talking Amy and that 911 call release? Or are we talking how was the trip today with Carlos? Y'all let me know because, baby, it's so much going on, honey. It's so much going on, y'all. Let me go get my robe. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'm coming, y'all. All right. I got my robe on, baby. I got my robe on. Okay. How's everybody doing? Y'all make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button for your girl, please and thank you. Please and thank you. So listen, y'all. Whoo, child. So it's so much going on social media right now, y'all. She said, I want her to break it down from Stony video. Listen, so what we doing? Are we doing all of them? Because listen, I was like, oh my God, it's so much drama on this here internet, girl. I'm just blown away. But listen, y'all know if they bring it to social media, what we gonna do? We gonna talk about it, right? We gonna talk about it. Let me put I have a photo. Matter of fact, I have not uploaded it yet. Let me do that right quick. Give me a second to upload this photo of Carlos and I. Hold on. Let me add him. I better be careful with my words. You know how people are. Okay. Y'all, I want y'all to see this photo. Hold on one second. I'm posting it to my Facebook page, the photo of Carlos and I. Girl, he is a giant, unless I'm just short, y'all. Y'all gonna have to tell me which one it is. I'm gonna put it up here too. Is he a giant or am I just a short but shorty, honey? Hold on one second. I was like, dang, I ain't realize I was so small as far as height. Because, baby, your girl is short, honey. Your girl is short. Hold on one second. I just posted it on Facebook. Give me 1 second. All right, let me pull it up right quick. I literally just posted. Am I short or is Carlos just too damn tall? Oh, hold on. Let me move this banner. How do I move the banner? Okay. Am I short or is just Carlos too damn tall? Which one is it, honey? Do I look like a short but shorty or what? Okay. She said, child, they press. You got to be like 5 foot. No, I'm 5'4". Really, I am. I just look shorter. He's taller than my husband. He's a little bit taller than Jay. And Jay is 6 feet. So I didn't even ask him how tall he is. But he got to be 6'2", 6'4", something. All I know is, baby, I felt lil. Am I a shorty? Am I a shorty or is he tall? That makes no sense right there. She said, how tall is he? I'm not exactly sure. I don't know if it's 6'2", 6'4". I would have to ask him. Honestly, I do not know. But I'm 5'4". I'm 5'4". She said, yes, you're short. Am I short? Am I short? Hey, listen, it is what it is. She said, you short. Yeah. Okay. I'm short. I'm a shorty. I'm a shorty. She said, Amoira, you little. I'm a shorty. I am a little. He smiles like my son. LOL. That's a good picture of you too. Yeah. He's young enough to be my son. My son will be 35 in June, and I think Carlos is 37. So he's definitely young enough to be my child. Okay, so with the rumors, y'all can kill him, honey. I know it ain't my loud talkers, but y'all know some people out there just doing the most. You hear me? Doing the most. Okay. She said, that's a really nice picture. Thank you. She said, I'm 5'4". We short. Yeah, we short. We short. So, yes, my son would be 35 years old in June. Okay. So, yeah, people crazy. I'm old enough to be that. I'm old enough to be his mama. Can you imagine me being somebody mama that tall? My son is not tall, y'all. My son, the one that I birthed, is only like 5'9". He's a shorty as well. Okay. He is shorty because I was going to say because his daddy is shorty, but he might be a shorty because of me. And my daughter is only like 5'1". So she's short. I'm short. My son's short. We just short, okay? Now, my bonus sons are tall. They taller than me. Both of them are. But my son taller than me too, but not that much taller. He's only like 5'9", you know? She said, Amoira, you recently made them feel at home with your hospitality. I watched the replay. Oh, yes, they felt right at home. That's how we do, y'all. That's how we do. You know, I got some text messages saying, Amoira, why you giving me your address? Why you let him over your house? Listen, he don't bite, y'all. Seriously, he does not bite, okay? He does not bite. She said 5'9" is not short. It's short for a guy. 5'9" is short for a man. You know what I'm saying? Now, my son ain't 5'4", 5'6", like some of these dudes walking around here or whatever, but he is 5'9". He's taller than me, but not that much taller. She said, it took me all of 3 minutes to view that you have these YouTube streets on fire and heated. Girl, I've been called all types of things, but a hoe, I am not and have never been a hoe. I leave that to them, okay? They could be all the hoes. I guess a hoe want to call somebody else a hoe. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I guess because they are hoes, they think everybody else hoe. But I've never been a hoe. I've never been a hoe, honey. I got wifed up, okay? I'm just saying. So anyway, but we had a good time. I don't know if I want to discuss everything that I learned tonight, because it's so much other drama. But y'all, it's some drama. It's some drama. You hear me? It's some drama. But I will say, Carlos and his friend of 25 years, Big Ben, they are so kind. So kind. If you've seen the video of us today, say yes in the chat if you can tell that Carlos has a great demeanor. Or just say no if you can't tell just by FaceTime or video reaction, or can you tell that he has a great demeanor? Let me know. I'm just curious as to what vibe y'all picked up. I just want to know because, honey, it's not what these people out here are saying. She said, yes, most definitely. Okay. Both of them, really. She said, very humble guy. Exactly. This is not a monster. This is not I guarantee you, a lot of the people that's going around saying that he's an abuser, I guarantee you either their sons, their boyfriends, or baby daddies or husbands is worse. You hear me? Worse. Okay? Worse. Right? So I'm just trying to tell y'all, this man is not a very aggressive man at all. At all. Okay? He's not that thug that a lot of people want to try to paint him out to be. Okay? She said, yes, he seems very respectful and a humble man. Yes, he has so much respect, and Ben as well, saying ma'am and just humble. Exactly. And Ben is 40 and still was saying ma'am to me, y'all. And I'm 53. I'm 13 years older than him, and he was literally saying ma'am, yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am to me. Even though he might be my cousin, well, he might be Jay cousin, which make him my cousin. We're going to find out soon, though, okay? His father is a Johnson and Jay grandfather is a Johnson. So he's going to find out if they are related. All right. He was very comfortable at his TT Amoira house. That's right. That's right. He was very comfortable. He was very comfortable. It's so sad that the internet has torn this man down because of a one-sided story. Exactly, S. Morrison. Exactly, because I love the way you said that, because of a one-sided story. And let me tell you something else. A lot of these women out here that's tearing him down, ripping him a new one, baby, if they had an opportunity to date him, they'll be all up in his DMs, all up in his face. Don't believe the hypes when I tell you they will be throwing you know what I'm saying? They will be throwing themselves at this dude. They just talking noise because they want to be a part of the majority, all right? That's just what it is. They want to be a part of the majority. They have not heard the stories. They have not seen video footage and text messages. Ooh, geez. Let me drink some water, honey. Let me drink some water, baby. Ooh. When I tell you, there has been so many twisted lies out here dealing with this story. So many lies, so many twisted facts, Yes. They drag this dude and don't know him from a slice of cheese. Do you hear me? Don't know him. And I'm not saying I know him, but I've talked to him enough. I've seen enough, okay? I've heard enough to know who the problem was, okay? Who the real problem was. And it wasn't Carlos, okay? It wasn't Carlos. Now, you know, am I going to try to take up to him for cheating or whatever? He didn't came out here and said himself he cheated, okay? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about being aggressive, being abusive, just hollered off. Because the way it's been put out here, this man just holler off and knock the shit out of Romeca and put her in chokeholds and this, that, and the other. No, Nope. Not buying it. Not buying it for 1 minute. You hear me? Not buying it. No. But we're going to talk about that. But y'all, maybe we'll do a separate live and talk about some of the things that just blew my mind. I had already knew a lot of it anyway, but to just see some more things, and hear some more things, I'm just like, wow. She said, you're up his shoulder practically. Yes, you're short. Yes, I'm short. I'm a shorty. I am a shorty. She said, do a members only. Okay, I'll do a members only and just talk about some of the things that I have witnessed for myself as far as text messages and videos. Okay. The obsession was real, okay? I just want y'all to know that. The obsession is real. Okay, let me put my disclaimer up. Thank you so very much. Everything that I say out of my mouth is based on my opinion only, baby, okay? Thank you so very much. So anyway, she said, I want to hear it too. Lolita, you got to turn green, girl. You got to turn green. You got to turn green. Listen, but I definitely want you guys to know because, baby, it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. And it makes me, appreciate my daughter-in-laws even more. I don't have daughter-in-laws like that. Well, one of them a little spicy, but the two of them are just, heaven sent. Heaven sent. She said, girl, you seen the videos? It was bad. I seen enough. I may not have seen all of them, but I will say this. Those that's dragging Bree, Lord, Father God, baby, we're going to save it for members only, okay? Members only. But Tammy, you don't even know Bree. And for them to be dragging Bree, they would want a Bree before they would want a Romeca. I would say that, okay? And we're going to come back to it. We're going to come back to that side, okay? So, y'all, let's talk about Amy. Let's get Amy out the way first, y'all. So, y'all know that Amy came out snot-nose crying with powder all up her nose. On her hand. She came out crying the other day. She took the internet by a storm with her allegation of, I'm not supposed to be showing it to y'all yet. She came, hold on. Let me put it on pause. Not yet. She came live the other day, snot-nose crying, with her allegations about the powder, the rocks, is ruining her marriage, okay? She came out and said that Dwight, I'll just put it up right here. She came out and said Dwight coerced or coached her stepson, to lie on her, okay? So she came out and she's like, I love him. I love my husband, but this is destroying our marriage. So she held up a bag of drugs, okay, saying that it was destroying their marriage. The very next day, Dwight came out, or should I say the very next business day, because I think this happened over the weekend, and Dwight went on Monday morning and filed for a divorce. She responded by saying something along the facts of, you filed first, you ran and filed first, but, basically you should have been going to see about your daughter that's taken from the CPS people or whatever, rather than going down there and rushing to try to file for a divorce. Nevertheless, I'm sure she was embarrassed because he got one up on her, right? She allowed him to get one up on her when he filed for a divorce and said that they cannot reconcile their marriage. It's irretrievable or irreconcilable or whatever differences or something along those lines, right? Meaning that it cannot be fixed, right? So she has released a 911 call to TMZ, is playing a 911 call that she has released. So what am I thinking is going on? She doesn't like what's being said out there to the public. So she wants to release this 911 call so y'all will know some of the hell that she went through behind closed doors. So y'all turn your volumes up. Turn your volumes up because we are about to listen to Amy's 911 call. And this is what TMZ said. Dwight Howard wife brutally ripped into him during a recent 911 call, telling dispatcher the home is packed with weapons. With weapons. Turn your volume up. Let's take a listen.
Okay, and what's going on there?
Well, what's going on is my husband, this will be the third time. Whenever he gets upset, he locks me out of our estate. We live in a 35,000 square foot big home. It's Dwight Howard from the Lakers. Anytime he gets upset with me, I come home, the gate's locked. He just did it again. We had an argument. He lost custody of his daughter last night with CPS. He took it out on me. And he went all ballistic. I come home. I try to go back in the gate. He changed the gate code again. I said, Dwight, the police came out here before and they told you. It is illegal to do this to Miss Howard. This is your wife. I've been here for 15 months. We've been married for 12. You can't do this. They warned him. Stop doing it. He did it again. So I'm locked out. I had to walk all the way through the woods, break in the side gate. I'm quite shocked the neighbors haven't called the police on me yet. It's raining. I'm embarrassed. I'm outside the gate. He locked me out again. I was not going to call, but I'm sick of it. I cannot keep being made to sleep in my car when my husband gets mad because he's a multi-millionaire and he's an NBA star. It's wrong. I want somebody to come out here. I don't know my rights as a wife,
Okay,
but for me to be standing outside, it's
Ma'am.
ridiculous.
Ma'am, I have a few questions for you. What's your first and last name?
Oh my God.
It's Amber Howard.
Okay, and I'm just going to ask you some questions. Is there any alcohol or drugs involved today?
No, ma'am.
Okay, any weapons?
I mean, what does that mean? Like, do we own them in the house?
Does he have a weapon on him today?
Oh, no, ma'am, no, ma'am.
Do you guys have weapons in the house, though?
Oh, for sure, over 1,000. We have a gun room, a very nice gun room, but that's way far away from the house, on the property.
Sleep in your car.
Okay, and where are you right now?
I'm standing outside in the rain.
And can you go ahead and give me a description of yourself so officers know who to look for? Are you black, white, Hispanic,
Of
or Asian,
myself?
ma'am? Yes, ma'am.
I'm black. I have on, yes, ma'am, I'm black. I have on blue jeans with a gray hoodie and a gray hat.
Gray hoodie, blue jeans, and black hat. Perfect. Okay, and where is he right now?
I have no clue. Our house literally is huge. I don't know where he's at, but I don't know. I'm sure he's looking at me standing at the gate looking stupid. I don't know.
Okay. All right, do you have your car with you?
No, got Uber down.
Okay. All right, just stay right there for me, and we'll have officers there as soon as possible, okay? Call us if anything changes.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Okay.
Okay, listen. Child, did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Listen, she called 911 the same night that she was on here crying about the drugs. And the reason why I say the same night, because she said on that video that CPS just took the daughter, okay? And so she said he lost custody of the child last night. So I'm assuming it's either the same day or the next day, y'all. The same day or the next day. He locked her outside the gate and changed the code. So she can't get into her own residence, right? Well, it's their residence, but you know, because they're married, she lives there as well as her residence. He done locked her out. Every time he get mad, this lady says she tired of sleeping in her car. Let me tell you something. See, what I don't understand, these women, y'all, listen, y'all be saying y'all want y'all a rich nigga. Honey, y'all be talking about y'all want y'all a rich nigga. Listen, y'all ass is gonna end up sleeping in your cars, okay? Getting your ass beat, cheated on, treated like shit, all because you don't want to go get a job, okay? All because you want you a rich nigga, okay? Listen, being married to a rich nigga come with problems. But anyway, let's talk about it, y'all. Let's talk about it. What I don't understand is, why in the world is she dialing 911 to get back in the house? Baby, you, listen, you only have one time to lock me out, okay? One time. Now, I'm going to say two. One time you lock me out, I'm going to be like, don't ever do that again. Like, I don't care how mad you are. Don't do that. The second time, baby, I would have been there filing for a divorce. Why haven't she filed for a divorce? This lady said, I am tired of sleeping in my car. But she on here on Instagram laughing, smiling, kissing, and hugging on him like they in love. Like they got this good old marriage. She's sitting on the side in the court at basketball games, all laid back like she missed it. Girl, you sleeping in your damn car. You sleeping in your car. Listen, I couldn't beat Amy, okay? That's probably why I never dated a rich man. I don't know about y'all. honey. I've never dated a rich man, okay? Never a millionaire, maybe a thousandaire, but never a millionaire, okay? You hear me? Because I don't know if I could deal. I may be on Snap or something. Who knows? But anyway, listen, somebody said more money, more problems. Exactly. So you got to be careful when you want to, you know, these men with money. But anyway, this is not all. We're going to continue to this is the video, but apparently she must have said something else because it ain't no way this is no rip him apart. The only thing she said in this video, in this recording, is he locks her outside. He kicks her out the house. 35,000 square feet. I mean, damn, he could at least let her have her own wing when you mad. But I'm going to tell you something. A man that lock you out of the house because he's mad, that man don't love you. I'm letting you know. If your man gets so mad and he locks you out of the home, he does not love you. She should have, when he locked her out the first time, she should have sat in her car and she should have cried and said, I'm married to a man that does not love me, okay? If she is sleeping in her car and he let her, and he has a 35,000 square feet house, do you know how many square footage that she can be in and he wouldn't even know she's there? He wouldn't even hear her footsteps. 35,000 and you lock her out? Baby, he does not love her, okay? He does not love her. Exactly, it's a power trip. And the fact that he changed the code, she said she's called 911. They told him not to do it and he did it again. Girl, you dialed 911. You should have been dialing 911, telling them, can you please have him open up this house so I can get my shit, okay? So I can get my shit. That's it. That's all, okay? She was like, you know, I'm trying to get back in the house. And why would you want to go back in the house? And then she said, he has over 1,000 weapons. He got a nice size gun room. Baby, I'm sorry. I don't want to be in a house with someone with 1,000 guns. What about y'all? Listen, with my mouth, the way it's set up, I do not want to be with someone with 1,000 guns. Okay? Nah, I'm good on that. I'm good on that. Some things I'm just not interested in. Okay? Having 1,000 weapons is one of them. And being with a man that, you know, like Dookie Love, that's another one. Okay? He got so many negatives. So many negatives. He's aggressive in nature, right? He sleep with little boys and girls, obviously, or whatever. He liked playing with guns, very aggressive. And now I heard he didn't put his hands on her. So we about to go try to find out. Let's go to TMZ and find out because they said that he choked her out or something, y'all. So let's go and see about that one. Hold on, y'all. Come down with me. Hold on, let me change this. I don't like the way it is. I don't like when it does that. Okay. So let's go to TMZ because TMZ is trying to spill the tea. Now, they said she ripped him apart. Now, I don't consider that ripping him apart. Basically, the only thing she says is he wouldn't let her back in the house and wouldn't let her. Okay, so it says Dwight Howard has been sued for unpaid wages by assistant. Okay, that's something different. Okay, this is TMZ. All right. Okay, I just did that one. Hold on, let's go. Let's see if I can. No, that's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to go to YouTube. Hold on. All right, I don't see where somebody got in my inbox today and said that there is a video out that he strangled her. I don't see that. I don't see the video of him strangling her. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. I got the one about the 1,000 weapons. So when y'all jump in my inbox and tell me that, y'all got to put the clip with it, okay? Put the clip with it. If there's a video of him strangling her, you have to put the clip with it because then I have to go down. I have to go look for it. I don't see it, okay? She says she has to fight to get in the gates and Callie was ready to pew pew to get out of the gates. Girl, what you just said? What you just said, she said, what love got to do with it? Shit, he doesn't respect her. Respect, love, appreciate, anything, okay? In my opinion, hold on a second. Excuse me, y'all. I might be getting a cold because I was standing outside in the cold today. In my opinion, she is a beard, okay? She is a beard. In my opinion, he married her to say that he liked women, okay? It was a facade because you got to understand, he married her right after being sued by a guy that said that he forced him. Actually, the guy didn't force him. He ripped the guy pants down and he gave the guy fellatio himself, okay? So he forced the guy, you know what, in his mouth, okay? So with that being said, I believe that she was his beard, okay? She's his beard. So hold on one second. Let me go one more place and see if I can see it. Let me go to IG right quick. They probably ripping her ass. Now, this does not prove that he is... This doesn't prove, in my opinion, I don't even know what she released this for. Why did she release this, you guys? Let me know why she released this. I'm going to say she released it because she's embarrassed that he filed for a divorce. So now she wants to try to make him look bad. That's the only thing I can think of why she released this. What do y'all think? I want to see video footage of her sleeping in her car. Let's look at her car, y'all. This is Amy's car, okay? So she must have a blanket in that motherfucker and a pillow or something because she's standing by it as a flex. But baby, Amy, you out there sleeping in your car, girl. You sleeping in your car. Listen, I don't know what she drives now. This was 75 weeks ago, so this was over a year ago. So, wait a minute, is this where she's sleeping? Is this where Amy sleep, y'all? Somebody tell me this was 4 days ago. Maybe she's sleeping here. I don't know, y'all. What y'all think? Hey, he probably gave her out of the 35 square feet. He probably said, "This your room right here, girl. This your room." So anyway, y'all, I'm not sure. She should have took video of her sleeping in her car. And you know what? I guarantee you, she's not the only person. Look at her. She's at the game with him, I'm sure. She looking like, oh, I'm taken care of. I'm living this fabulous, soft life. And guess what? Us that's not living the fabulous, soft life, honey, we sleeping in our bed. We are not sleeping in the car. She said it would take a lot to clean up his image. Yes, she said it wasn't damaging, so she could have kept that recording. Exactly. I don't know what she thought that was going to do, because in my opinion, it did not do anything. It showed that he is selfish, he's petty, he's controlling, he's on a power trip, and he got money, okay? He got money because, you know, if the cops didn't take him to jail when he locked her out the first time, which I don't even think that's a crime, right? I don't even think it's a crime. However, it just shows that he got more money than she do, and that he can tell her what to do, how to do it, and if she don't act right, her ass is gonna be outside, okay? In the rain, she gonna go outside. In the rain, that's what she gonna be. Her weave is gonna get wet outside. In the rain. That's where Amy be standing, y'all, in the damn rain. Now, she said she didn't even have her car. So he didn't just lock her outside the house. He locked her outside the damn gate. You hear me? He didn't care where she laid that night. Okay, because she didn't have the car, nor did she have access to the house. Now, she said she had to go break in the gate, y'all. Did y'all hear her? She said she had to go break in the side of the house or whatever, or break in somewhere or whatever. We're gonna run it back. She said she had to break in, and she said she's embarrassed. Girl, that ain't your first time doing it. What's she embarrassed for now? Why is she embarrassed? Let me tell you what Amy should have done. She shouldn't have called 911. What you calling the popo for? Girl, you were supposed to call your good girlfriend, honey, okay? You were supposed to call your good girlfriend, but she too embarrassed to call her good girlfriend. You hear me? Yeah, she said she had to go walk through the woods. We're going to hear it again. But she was supposed to call her good girlfriend and say, come get me, because this mother sucker just put me out for the last damn time. Come get me. Come get me. I'm sick of this. It is done. I am done with this joker. She was supposed to call a good girlfriend, but she didn't walk through the woods, okay, to dial 911. Now, She better be glad she had her phone, okay? She better be glad she had her phone. He did not care where she slept at that night, okay? He did not care. And guess what? I bet you he slept like a baby, okay? In all 35,000 square footage of that house. Now, what I don't understand, why he didn't give her the guest room, the guest house, the one that Royce was living in, or Kevin was renting or living in, or, working for, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Why in the world didn't he let her go to the guest house? Because he don't give a fuck about her, that's why. Because he doesn't care about her, that's why. He don't. A real man is not gonna put you out your house or y'all house and don't care where you lay your head. We're gonna run it back because this girl said it has happened more than once. Let's run it back, y'all. Hold on one second. She said, I'm tired every time he gets mad. He locks me out because he's mad. Girl, let's run it back, y'all.
Okay, and what's going on there?
Well, what's going on is my husband, this will be the third time. Whenever he gets upset, he locks me out of our estate. We live in a 35,000 square foot big home.
She said it's the third time. The third time she has been locked out, y'all. 3 times. Listen, do y'all think all these rich guys out here be locking people out? Do y'all think Jay-Z be locking Beyonce out? See, let me tell you something. If you're going to mess with a rich man, you need to have your own bag. She should have been stacking. Now, she says she been with this dude, been married for 12 months. Let me see how much money she could have been saved in 12 months. Hold on, let me get my calculator, y'all. All right, hold on. Let me turn it on. Let me get it counting. Hold on, this is how much she should have saved in 12 months, okay? Hold on. Okay. She should have been saved in 12 months. She should have had $3,774,132,519. Okay, that's what my calculations say. That she should have saved in 1 year. Do you hear me? In 1 year, she should have had trillions of dollars by now. 3 trillion. It's no way her ass should be walking through the woods, okay, trying to dial 911, all right? Talking about she's standing outside in the rain and her weave is getting wet. It's no way. But she tried to be all modest. Baby, if you're gonna marry rich, you need to have your own rich bag, okay? Your own rich bag. Because the way, if I was married to someone that was rich, that has millions, it is no way I wouldn't have a stack, okay? I would have a stack. I would have went into the relationship broke and I would have came out rich. Rich. Every time, listen, I'm sure she didn't got on her knees and sucked him off a few times. Baby, that would have cost money, okay? Listen, don't marry no rich man and don't have your own bag because you'll be end up sleeping in your car like Amy, okay? Like Amy. Amy tried to be so modest and say, I didn't want his money. That's not what I married him for. I married him because I love him. I didn't want no credit cards in my name. I have not asked him for anything. Well, you're dumb. She's dumb. She have not asked him for anything. In 12 months, girl, $3,774,132,519 is what she should have, okay? She should have had an allowance, and all that shit should have been worked out before she said, I do, okay? Now, we know there was a butler, okay? A butler or a toilet flusher, whatever we're going to call him, whatever, right? He was on a salary, okay? He had a monthly salary, right? And he was the butler. So why she don't have no salary? She should have had a monthly salary that she should have been saving. saving. She should have $3 trillion. And if she don't, that's her fault. That's her fault. Because, baby, she could have flipped that money. You hear me? She could have flipped that money. Before they said, I do, she should have already had something set up. What's going to be my monthly allowance? $75,000? Okay, $75,000. That sounds about right. $75,000. And then you still pay all the motherfucking bills. You pay for everything. I mean, everything. You get my hair done. You buy my clothes. You do everything. And the $75,000 is for me to do whatever I want to do with it. Okay? All right? 75,000 or something like that, maybe 100,000. I don't know, but she should have had a nice monthly allowance, okay? And she should have been saving that 12 months. But I'm gonna tell you, Amy was trying to, get some years under her belt, and she was gonna divorce him anyway, and then she was gonna come after his bag. But he like, he didn't peep game, okay? Again, I believe Amy wasn't none but a beard anyway, and I don't know how she don't know that. She was going to divorce him 6 months in because she found out he liked little boys. But she changed her mind and was like, okay, I'm all right with the little boys or whatever because I'm just only going to be with you for 5 to 10 years, and then I'm going to leave your ass anyway. So she was willing to sacrifice time with him in order to turn around later and divorce him. That's exactly what she was going to do. That lady wasn't happy. She was not happy at all. Who's happy getting kicked out? She knows she wasn't first. If I'm not mistaken, didn't the butler make more money than that? All I'm saying is, y'all, let's listen to this 911 call. Y'all?
Okay, and what's going on there?
Well, what's going on is my husband, this will be the third time. Whenever he gets upset, he locks me out of our estate. We live in a 35,000 square foot big home. It's Dwight Howard from the Lakers. Anytime he gets upset with me, I come home, the gate's locked. He just did it again. We had an argument. He lost custody of his daughter last night with CPS. He took it out on me, and he went all ballistic. I come home. I try to go back in the gate. He changed the gate code again. I said,
let me tell you something. If my husband was upset because he lost custody of his child and he locked me out the house, I mean, I'm going to still be mad that he locked me out. But if he's so upset, I mean, I know the house is 35,000 square feet, but I would probably want to stay by my girlfriend's house anyway. I wouldn't want to be in that house with the angry bird in the first place. She should have been like, Dwight, you're upset. I am going to go get a hotel with my $75,000 a month that you pay me. I'm going to go get a hotel tonight. And once you calm down, you can call me or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I wouldn't have wanted to stay in the house with no angry bird anyway.
Right, the police came out here before and they told you. It is illegal to do this to Miss Howard. This is your wife. I've been here for 15 months. We've been married for 12.
Why does she need the police to tell Dwight that she is his wife? This given, she wants to be with him, but he doesn't really want to be with her. Hence why his ass filed for a divorce, okay? She wants to be with him not so much, okay? He doesn't want to be with her.
Can't do this. They warned him. Stop doing it. He did it again. So I'm locked out. I had to walk all the way through the woods, break in the side gate. I'm quite shocked the neighbors.
Now, listen, I'm surprised they ain't come out there and take her ass to jail for breaking in the side gate. She literally just admitted to breaking and entering, okay? Breaking and entering. Well, I guess it is her house too because she is his wife. But she broke in the side gate and she said, I'm embarrassed. Baby, couldn't be me. I'm calling my good girlfriend. Now, I see Petty ready to say, nah, I'm kicking down the door like Bree. She said, I'm kicking down the door like Bree. I'm not kicking down the door. It ain't that serious. My girlfriend is coming to get me. This is your third time doing this? Nah, She said she need proof or more. She wants it documented. Girl. Oh, she wants what? Documented that she broke down the gate?
The side gate. I'm quite shocked the neighbors haven't called the police on me yet. It's raining. I'm embarrassed. I'm outside the gate. He locked me out again. I was not going to call, but I'm sick of it. I cannot keep being made to sleep in my car when my husband gets mad because he's a...
She said, I cannot be made to sleep in my car because my husband get mad. She's sleeping in the car like, do we feel sorry for Amy? Are we feeling sorry for Amy for having to sleep in her car? I'm sure her face was tight with all that leather. Let's go back to the car pic, y'all. Let's go back to the car pic. Listen, is it leather? It's red leather. Are we feeling sorry for Amy? Amy had to fold her chairs back and sleep in her car. Honey, at this point, she need blankets, she need pillows, and she need a roll of toilet paper, okay? I'm gonna need Amy to carry toilet paper in that pretty bag that she has, okay? Baby, if you're gonna marry somebody rich, you better have your own damn bag, okay? Your own bag. That way he can't kick you out. Can you imagine Jay-Z trying to kick Beyonce out? Can you? Beyonce probably kick his ass out, okay? Hold on, let's go back to the call.
Multi-millionaire and he's an NBA star. It's wrong. I want somebody, if he's a multi-millionaire and he's an NBA star. It's wrong. I want somebody to come out here. I don't know my rights as a wife,
Okay,
but for me to be standing outside, it's ridiculous.
The 911 dispatcher, like, I don't want to hear this shit. We got real emergencies going on out here in Atlanta. They stay in Atlanta, right, y'all? Let me know, Atlanta. I think it's Atlanta. Listen, the dispatcher is like, we got real crimes that's going on. You didn't call 911, okay? You didn't call the non-emergency line. You called 911 for a whole deputy to come out there and tell your rich-ass husband, okay, to let you in the house. Make that make sense. The dispatcher like, ma'am, I don't want to hear that shit, ma'am. I don't even know your name at this point. I don't even know your name. What's your name? I'll send somebody out there with this petty shit. We got people that's dodging bullets and shit in real life, okay? She didn't want to hear y'all.
Rights as a wife,
Okay,
but for me to be standing outside, it's
Ma'am.
ridiculous.
Ma'am, I have a few questions for you. What's your first and last name?
It's Amber Howard.
Okay, and I'm just going to ask you some questions. Is there any alcohol or drugs involved today?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Now, how she gonna say no, ma'am? Now, she done came online, snot-nosed crying with all type of powder up her nose. I mean, on her hands or whatever. And with a big bag of Pop Rocks, okay? She had a whole bunch of Pop Rocks that had some dust on it. And now she gonna say, no, ma'am, ain't no drugs involved. Should we believe the 911 call, or should we believe the snot-nosed crying when she was sitting in the car snorting, wiping her nose? Which one are we to believe? Amy, get it together. You told the 911 dispatcher that no drugs was involved. Huh? Which one are we to believe? Okay? She confusing us. She's confusing us, okay?
Is there any alcohol or drugs involved today?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
And you see how she hesitated? You can tell she lying. She hesitated. No, ma'am. She didn't say but she hesitated before saying no, ma'am.
Okay.
Hold on, let's go back to it. Are there drugs and alcohol involved? No, ma'am.
Out here, I don't know my rights as a wife,
Okay,
but for me to be standing outside.
Now, she said she don't know her rights as a wife. I'ma need y'all, listen, for you women that want y'all a rich nickel, okay? For you women that want y'all a rich nickel, I'm sure there is a book on Amazon, okay, that says rights as a wife of a rich nickel, okay? I'm sure Amazon got that. I'm sure Amazon has a book called Roles of a Wife of a Rich Nook. I'm about to look. Let me look. Hold on, y'all. Roles of a Wife of a Rich Man. Hold on. Now, listen. Hold on. Well, I see why rich men choose certain women. Hold on. Well, I don't see a book, but I see a whole bunch. Hold on. Ooh. This right here. Oh, no. That's not it. That's not it. Y'all, I was about to tell y'all something different. This one says the role play in success of their billionaire, the role women play in the success of their billionaire husband. Okay? That may be a good one. Now, I don't see a book. Hold on. Let me see. Book. Hold on. The wife of a wealthy man. Okay. Let's pull up this book, you guys. The wife of a wealthy man. And I'm going to need somebody to gift this book. It's only $12.95. Okay? $12.95. I'm going to need y'all to gift this book to Amy Luciana, okay? It says, The Wife of a Wealthy Man. I'm sure this tell her what the fuck she's supposed to be doing in that marriage. Look cute, eat lettuce, go to the gym, eat strawberries, don't eat no sugar, don't eat no meat. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Stay cute, wear weave, buy makeup, shop for clothes. I don't know, okay? Don't talk back. You know, listen. And it is a 4.0, 4.1 rating. The Wife of a Wealthy Man. I'm sure it tells the duties. She said, I don't know my role as a wife. What the fuck you married for? Why you marry a rich man if you don't know your role? You don't know your role as a wife? I don't know my rights. Oh, she didn't say role. She said, I don't know my rights. How do you not know your rights? And how is your rights any different than your rights with a broke bum? Huh? Isn't it the same, y'all? Please tell me. She says she doesn't know her rights as a wife. Is that not disturbing? Do married to a rich man take away your rights? Oh my God. Amy Luciana. Amy. Girl. Amy. Let's get back to this 911 call, y'all. Let's get back to it, baby. I don't know my role. I don't know my rights. I don't know my rights.
Out here, I don't know my rights as a wife,
Okay,
but for me to be standing outside, this is ridiculous.
Ma'am, I have a few questions for you. What's your first and last name?
It's Amber Howard.
Okay, and I'm just going to ask you some questions. Is there any alcohol or drugs involved today?
No, ma'am.
Yeah, she hesitated.
Okay, any weapons?
I mean, what does that mean? Like, do we own them in the house?
Does he have a weapon on him today?
Oh, no, ma'am.
Do you guys have weapons in the house, though?
Oh, for sure, over 1,000. We have a gun room, a very nice gun room, but that's way far away from the house, on the property.
Okay, and where are you right now?
I'm standing outside in the rain.
Cause you's a dumbass. Girl, you's a dumbass. I'm standing outside in the rain. If she broke in the gate, why she ain't break in the damn kitchen window? If she already done broke the gate, why don't she just take a brick? I mean, you know, why stop at the gate? Man, if she wanted to get in the house, she could have. But like I said, I would have called my girlfriend.
And can you go ahead and give me a description of yourself so officers know who to look for? Are you black, white, Hispanic,
Of
or Asian,
myself?
ma'am? Yes, ma'am.
I'm black. I have on, yes, ma'am. I'm black. I have on blue jeans with a gray hoodie and a gray hat.
Gray hoodie, blue jeans, and black hat. Perfect. Okay, and where is he right now?
I have no clue. Our house literally is huge. I don't know where he's at, but I don't know. I'm sure
You know, Amy up here talking about some our house. Now, I know they married, but does she not know that's the White House? She's not going to get a dime of that motherfucking house. Can y'all hashtag the White House in the comments? Because Amy seems to think that 35,000 square feet house is ours. If it was our house, she wouldn't be standing outside in the rain, okay? She's not going to get not one dime. She was married to this man for 12 months. I guarantee you, she can drop that. Our house is 35,000 square feet. She should have said Dwight's house is 35,000 square feet, because I promise you, she ain't getting not one square footage of that house, okay? She came into the relationship with a man with 35,000 square feet house. She is going to leave the relationship, and that man still is going to have a 35,000 square feet house, okay? She can drop the hour, okay? Because I guarantee you, that's his house, and he's going to keep it, all right? She would not be getting not one square footage. Somebody said not one. Not one square footage of that 35,000, okay?
Our house literally is huge. I don't know where he's at, but I don't know. I'm sure he's looking at me standing at the gate looking stupid. I don't know.
And if he's looking at you standing at the gate, then I'm telling you, Amy, why would you want to get back in the house other than packing your shit? Why would you want to get back in the house if he's standing there watching you standing outside in the rain? Girl, you're going to get your hair all frizzy, girl. It's going to be all frizzy. Oh, Lord. She said, wait a minute. Somebody said, is there a prenuptial agreement? We got to find out. We got to find out. I do not know, but I will find out for y'all. I will find out. Let's continue.
Okay. All right. Do you have your car with you?
No, got Uber down.
Okay. All right.
She Ubered down. She Ubered down where? I Ubered down. I Ubered down to the house. Like where? Where she Ubered down to? Girl, she should have broke into the guest house. Why sleep in your car? She ain't got the keys to the guest house? Girl, that is not their house. And they've only been married for 12 months. Girl, when I tell you she ain't about to walk away with shit, oh my God. Oh Lord, child.
Just stay right there for me, and we'll have officers there as soon as possible, okay? Call us if anything changes.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Okay.
Okay, and what's going on there?
Amy. Girl, you know, to me, for her to release this 911 call is more embarrassing. This is more embarrassing. I guess she wants to try to paint him as, oh, he's abusive. And look, he had me sitting outside. No one is going to look at this and be like, oh, Amy, oh my God, Amy. He put you outside, girl. That's just horrible. Let's read some of the comments, y'all. I just feel like laughing. I really do. Let's read some of the comments, okay? Let's read some of the comments. Somebody said she's working on her divorce case. Somebody said, get it on record, sis. They look like brothers and sisters. Lord Jesus. As a former dispatcher, we never ended a DV call before the police arrived. But it's not, is it a DV call? I guess, I don't know. Listen, somebody said, she said our estates. Now, she did say our estates. Listen to the beginning of the call again. She says our estates is 35,000 square feet. Somebody said our estates after a year? Hold on.
Well, what's going on is my husband, this will be the third time. Whenever he gets upset, he locks me out of our estates.
He locks me out of our estates. Baby, she using the word our a lot. Baby, who gonna tell her? Who's going to tell her? But hold on, let me pull up these comments. Let me pull them up. Who gonna tell her? Our girl. She mean the hour of the day, okay? Hour. Okay, somebody else noticed that she said our estates. Somebody said, Anetta said, go to a hotel and cool off. Yep. She said gray hat, but okay, whatever. Why y'all focusing on her use of the word our? Girl, because she's saying our because she thinks she's going to get some. When he married her, then it became our house. She said, nah, this girl don't know what she's talking about. She said when he married her, it became our house. Y'all know that much, especially if you are or have been married. Let me tell you something. That's not true. That is absolutely not true. A property that you acquired prior to a marriage is still whoever property that had it before the marriage. Now, in certain states, I don't know, but from my knowledge, y'all, if you have money or property, right, that was acquired before the marriage, not during, but before the marriage, belongs to the person that had it before the marriage, okay? Now, if he would have bought that 35,000 square feet estate while they were married, then it could be ours. But that is Dwight's property. Dwight had that property when he was, girl, when he had a whole staff, okay? Cleaning out toilets and shit, all right? Listen, he didn't have that property for a while. It ain't no our, okay? Ain't no our. Anyway, let's continue. It says, once they said I do, it became their estate. I don't think that let me look it up. Let me look it up because I don't think that she is correct, but let me look it up. Let me ask our chat GPT. Hold on. They live where? In the state of Georgia, right? Okay. In the state of Georgia, if a rich nigga marry a broke female and he already had I'm just going to say a 35,000 square feet estate and the marriage lasts 1 year before a divorce is filed, is the broke chick entitled to the house? All right, hold on, y'all. In the state of Georgia. Okay, hold on. Hold on. All right, here we go, y'all.
In Georgia, the answer is usually no. The broke female would not automatically be entitled to the house, especially in the situation you described. Here's how the law generally works. 1, Georgia uses equitable distribution. Georgia divides marital property, not everything each spouse owns. Courts try to divide assets acquired during the marriage in a way that is fair, not necessarily 50-50. 2, property owned before the marriage is usually separate. If the man already owned the 35,000 square feet estate before the marriage, that house is normally considered separate, premarital property, and it typically stays with the person who owned it. Mm-hmm. So if he bought the house before the marriage, it stayed in his name, it was not converted into marital property, then she usually does not get the house. 3, situations where she might claim part of it. Even if he owned it first, a spouse might claim some interest if something like this happened. 1, her name was added to the deed. Then the home could become marital property. 2, marital money paid the mortgage or renovations. If marital income was used to increase the home's value, she might claim part of the equity increase, not the whole house. 3, the house became the marital home and significant joint investment occurred. The short marriage matters. A 1-year marriage also weighs against a big property award. Courts typically consider the length of the marriage when deciding equitable distribution. 5, what she could possibly get instead. Even if she doesn't get the house, she could potentially ask for temporary alimony, settlement money, division of assets acquired during the marriage. But again, with a short marriage and premarital house, the chances of her getting that mansion are very low. Simple answer. If he owned the 35k Skopfint estate before the marriage and it stayed separate, she is generally not entitled to it in Georgia, especially after only a 1-year marriage.
Okay. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Okay. It said that the broke female, unless he added her to the deed, which I doubt. Okay. I don't know though, but... do y'all think he's going to add a beard to the deed? I don't think so. So unless he added her to the deed of the home, she is not entitled to his 35,000 square feet house, okay? If he put her on the house or if she paid money out of her own pockets to help fix the house, okay? I mean, did y'all hear that? I don't know if y'all heard that or not. Did y'all? She said no. Nope, y'all didn't hear it? Hold on 1 second. Let me see. I think y'all heard it because y'all said not the broke female. Listen. So she is not entitled to Dwight's house, y'all. She's going to be sleeping in her car or she better go get her an apartment, okay? Now, I don't know how much she's worth, but I'm about to find out. How much is Amy? Her name is Amber. Amber Luciana worth. Okay, let's find out her net worth. Maybe I should put Amy because it's coming up. Let me see. Well, so wait a minute. She played on a reality Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. It says she is worth $400,000. I mean, that ain't a lot, but she ain't broke, but baby, woo, child. So she's worth $400,000. Well, it says anywhere. It says in 2023, it was noted that she was worth $400,000. And it says Some reports say 400 and some say 1.5. So it says her money comes from reality TV, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, music release and performance, YouTube content, hair and beauty businesses, and entrepreneurship and brand deals. Okay. And it says that her husband is worth $140 million. So in my opinion, she had no business being with him in the first place. Her bag was small. Okay. Very, very small. Okay. He worth $140 million and she worth $400,000. That is a big gap. Now, the fact that it just says $400,000, she didn't add up none of the money that she acquired in the 12 months that they have been married. Okay? How much did I tell y'all that she should have by now being married to him for 12 months? Anybody know? Anybody know? Because she should be able to take the salary in which he paid her and add it to her net worth. Do I need to calculate again how much she should be adding to the 400,000? Let's just add it again, honey. Let's go on and add it up again. Now, y'all know sometimes the calculations be off and it gives you a different number the second time. But let's add up how much she should be adding to the 400,000, okay? Because she was married to this man for 12 whole months, knowing that he likes little boys. Well, not little boys, but you know, boys, okay? All right? So he likes to play with them, you know? So anyway, this is how much she should have had and added it to the 400,000, all right? Okay, all right? A lot of money. She should have had a lot of money. It is no way she's supposed to be walking through the woods calling Uber and broke. She's supposed to have a lot of money. This is her fault that she came into the marriage with $400K and she's going to walk out the marriage with $400K, okay? She is not getting a dime of his $140 million. Amy, girl, you fumbled a whole $140 million? Ooh, child. Child, I would have had to turn my head too. No, I'm just kidding. But listen, she is no longer going to have her a wealthy man. And baby, let me tell you something. $400K, it doesn't hit like $140 million. You hear me? I mean, if he had $140 million, before I ever married him, I would have had to ask him for at least 15. How much would y'all have asked right into the marriage, the night of the I do? How much would you have asked him for? If he has $140 million, how much would you have asked him for on the wedding night? At least 15 million, 20 million? Come on, y'all, at something. Because what's 15, 20 million minus 140 million? It's still too much goddamn gone money, right? She should have asked for at least, okay, y'all tell me in the comments, how much would you have asked for in advance? The night of your wedding. Come on. Come on. I know I'm not the only one that would have been counting them dollars. I'm not the only one would have asked for a nice, hefty wedding gift. Okay? A wedding gift. Okay, so somebody said 5 million. 5 ain't enough. 5? He got 140 million, y'all. 5? Girl, that's nothing. 5 ain't nothing. 10, okay, somebody said 10. 20 million, okay, I'm there, 20 million. Candy said 50 million. Candy greedy than a motherfucker. Just greedy. She said nothing. Yes, the wedding night. You want your wedding gift. A wedding gift. Baby, I would have asked for at least 20 million, no less. Girl, if he would have gave her 20 million and she would have been like, baby, just give me 20 million and let me work with that. Let me work with that, okay? Somebody said a BMW. Child, I'm not asking for no BMW, okay? Baby. No. Excuse me, y'all. No. I want 20 million. Hold on, let me drink some water. I got it. Let me drink some water right quick. She said, I just want enough to live comfortably. Well, then you don't need to be married to no rich man, honey. You don't need, listen, you don't need to be married to no rich man. You got to have a rich mind, thinking mind, rich business mind to be married to a rich man. You just want enough to live comfortably, but that's subjective, because what's comfortable to you? What is comfortable? Now, I want something that's going to take me further, okay? I want something that's going to advance me. I don't want to come into marriage and leave with the same shit I came in with, baby. I want to come up. Come on, I just want to ask y'all a question right quick before we continue this 911. Well, we already continued the 911 call, but I just got to ask y'all a question. When you get married, are you looking to increase, right, your assets, or are you okay with just y'all not, y'all just living mediocre? I don't know. I don't marry to struggle, okay? I'm not about to marry anybody and still living mediocre. You supposed to marry because your income and their income is a bigger income. So y'all automatically you should be expecting an increase. Am I the only one that think like that? Ain't no way I'm gonna marry someone, right? And I'm still the same way I was when I wasn't married. Now, I think that's a fool. Any woman that get married to a man that don't have a job or don't make enough money to where your money take care of everything and his money is play money or whatever, why get married? And I don't want to hear nothing about this love shit or whatever, because you could love him unmarried. You know what I'm saying? Why get married if you're not going to join your bag and his bag and make a bigger bag? Listen, all I'm saying is if Luciana, okay, if she married this man and she had $400K, she should be leaving with more than $400K. That's all I'm saying. And it don't look like she's going to be leaving with unless, let me see. How would she qualify for a spousal support? Hold on, let me see if she can get some type of spousal support. With only being married for 1 year. I just want to know, how can she qualify for that? All right, okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. They did not have a prenup. It says, reports around the divorce say no prenuptial agreement was signed before the marriage. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's read this one first, y'all. Let's read this one first. Turn your volumes up.
In Georgia, a person can request alimony, spousal support, even after a 1-year marriage, but qualifying for it is very difficult, and if it is awarded, it's usually temporary and small. Here's how Georgia courts look at it. First requirement, need versus ability to pay. A judge looks at two basic questions. Does the spouse requesting support actually need financial help? Does the other spouse have the ability to pay it? For example, if she has little income or assets and he has very high income, the court could consider temporary support. Georgia law factors judges must consider. Under Georgia law, OCGA 19-6-5, judges weigh things like length of the marriage, financial resources of both parties, standard of living during the marriage, each spouse's earning capacity, contributions to the marriage, age and health of both parties, time needed for the requesting spouse to become self-supporting. Length of marriage is a huge factor. A 1-year marriage strongly weighs against long-term alimony. What happens in short marriages? For marriages that last on 2 to 3 years, courts typically deny alimony completely or grant short-term rehabilitative alimony. Example, support for a few months, maybe up to a year or two at most. This is meant to help someone transition, not live off the other spouse long-term. Misconduct can eliminate alimony. In Georgia, adultery or abandonment by the spouse asking for alimony can completely bar them from receiving it. What wealthy spouses often do, in high-income cases, support sometimes comes as temporary alimony during the divorce process, a lump sum settlement to end the issue. This is often done to avoid a long court fight, not because the spouse automatically qualifies. Bottom line, after only a 1-year marriage in Georgia, a spouse would very rarely receive long-term alimony. At most, they might qualify for short-term transitional support, and sometimes nothing at all. Since you mentioned the situation with Dwight Howard and Amy Luciani, the biggest factors in a case like that would be whether they had a prenup, whether she can show financial need, whether he chooses to settle rather than litigate. If you want.
Okay, so, and I asked, did she do a prenup? Now let's read this.
Based on the information that has come out publicly, it appears they did not have a prenup. Reports around the divorce say no prenuptial agreement was signed before the marriage. Dwight Howard's wife, Amy Luciani, even said on social media that she was the one who suggested signing a prenup, but he declined to do it. According to her statement, she said something along the lines of, she told him she wanted a prenup because what he worked for should remain his. She claimed he refused to sign one. What that means legally. Since the marriage happened in Georgia, without a prenup, the divorce falls under Georgia equitable distribution law, meaning only marital assets acquired during the marriage, are subject to division. Property owned before the marriage, like a mansion he already had, is usually separate property. So even without a prenup, that does not mean she gets half of his fortune. A lot of people online misunderstand that. The real issue in a case like this, what the court would actually look at, were any assets acquired during the marriage? Did marital funds increase the value of his property? Is there any claim for short-term alimony? Because the marriage was reportedly about 6 months to a year, the chances of a big payout are very low under Georgia law.
Man, listen. So she asked him to sign a prenup saying that what he worked for should remain his, okay? So, but he didn't sign a prenup. So I don't know if that statement will come back and look, J. Lou said it's reverse psychology. It is reverse psychology, right? However, it is reverse psychology. I would have to agree. She said that shit just to make him think, I'm not here for your money. I love you. I love how strong you are. I love how powerful you are. You're such an amazing man with big guns. Okay, yeah, whatever, baby, whatever. Yeah, it's reverse psychology for sure. However, I wonder, will that statement of reverse psychology, I wonder, will it come back and bite her in the ass if she goes after alimony or any of his money, okay? I wonder, will they go back and say, wait a minute, you said on social media that you didn't want none of his money because he worked so hard for it, okay? Yeah, she just said that shit so she can get that ring, baby. So she can get that ring. She wanted everybody to think that she married this 140 million rich nigga because she loved him, okay? Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, divine love. $140 million? Yeah, okay. I understand the love. It's love, all right. Love is in the air. Love is in them numbers. Love is in that bank account. Okay, she loved him, all right. She loved him. She did what I did. She chat GPT'd his salary, okay? I mean, his net worth is what she did, okay? Listen, she's crazy. I would have put at least 100K of his money in a separate account. 100K? You mean a month? Oh, every month. Okay. Woo, child. Woo, child. Okay, yeah. I got you, Miss Pam. She said I would have put 100K of his money in a separate account every month. He would not have missed it for at least 12 months. Okay, 100K. I got you. I probably would have put more than that, but yeah. I got you. I thought you meant 100K total. I was going to say, girl, 100K ain't gonna do nothing, honey. She ain't gonna be able to floss the way she was flossing. Let me tell you what Amy is going to miss. Amy is going to miss sitting at the basketball game. Hold on. Amy is going to miss this, y'all. Hold on. Where you at, Amy? Where you at, girl? Amy is going to miss this, y'all. She going to miss being able to pull up at the basketball game looking all defined, right? She just looking all delicious, honey. She going to miss being able to sit courtside, okay? Courtside, tickets paid for, looking flawless, because baby, let me tell you, that $400,000 is, now 400 ain't no small money, but it ain't no big money, okay? These games, if I'm not mistaken, don't they cost like $5,000-$10,000 to sit down there? Probably more than that, hell. It probably costs I don't know. Depending on who playing, $5,000-$10,000 just to be there on the floor. Who doing that? Who's doing it? But anyway, she's going to miss that unless she go find her another one. See, what she should be doing is trying to upgrade. She over there probably drinking some seaweed juice because that's what happens when you're married to a millionaire, okay? That's what happens when you're married to a millionaire. You got to drink seaweed and shit like that you don't even like. That's what she over there. That's why she got them nice abs. She got a nice ass body now. Don't get it twisted. But you got to have a nice body if you're going to be married to a millionaire. You cannot be looking like a busted can of biscuits. If you want to be looking like a busted can of biscuits, you might as well not even try to marry nobody rich, okay? Look at her. Go, Amy. It's your birthday. Go, Amy. It's your birthday. Get busy. Get busy. Go, Amy. Go, Amy. Go, 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 Amy. Go, 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 Amy. Look at her. She would not be doing that on a $400,000 a year salary or to her name, period, okay? She would not, okay? Listen, look at her. She like, my man rich. My nigga rich. 140 million rich. Look at her. Ooh, child. Work. She almost fell. You saw that? Anyway. Amy, girl, Amy, you gonna miss all that money. She was supposed to upgrade. She was supposed to already be seeing the next rich ninja that she is going to be with. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, look at the dog. She got to get that dog back. I wonder, is this her dog or is this his dog? I wonder if she's saying our dog. This is our dog. That dog probably cost $20K. Wait a minute. Is this a sheep? Girl, that look like a goat, a pig, a sheep. What type of animal she got going on? What the hell? Hold on. You know, this is what rich people do. Rich people get animals that us broke people can't afford. I don't know if that's a pig, a hog, or what. She gonna have to get that back. What is that, y'all? What is that? What is that? Only rich people have these exotic pets. I don't know if it's a goat, a sheep, a pig. What is it? Anyway, whatever it is, let me see what she say. I miss you. Whatever it is, she don't have no more. I miss you. It's a damn goat. What the hell? First of all, this is what rich people do. They ride goats in their car, okay? Ain't nobody broke riding around with a goat, okay? Ain't nobody broke riding around with a goat, okay? Anyway, she ain't got the goat no more. She ain't got the goat no more, okay? She talking about I miss you or whatever, okay? I guess the goat gone. I guess the goat gone. Anyway, Amy, girl. Ooh, child. Now, I believe Amy should open up an OnlyFans page, okay? What y'all think? I think Amy should keep eating lettuce and drinking seaweed, sea moss, or whatever. And I believe she should open up a OnlyFans page. Somebody said it's a unicorn. It's a goat. That's what the thing said. It's a goat. Oops, I ain't mean to click out, child. Amy probably got tired of me talking about her. Hold on. Amy like, girl, stop talking about me. Stop talking about me. Stop talking about that. Come on, Amy. Where you at, girl? Hold on. Let me get back to Amy, child. Let me get back to Amy. Let's go to Dwight page. Let's see what Dwight Howard doing over there, y'all. Did he even post her? He got 4 million followers. I guarantee you that joker probably ain't even post her. Hold on. Y'all know these men. If he did post her, he petty like a woman. He probably done took all the photos down. Let's just see right quick, y'all. Let's see if he got him and Amy on here. Let's see if he bothered. It don't look like he bothered, y'all. It look like he done already scrubbed his page, y'all. Unless he just didn't post her. Now, I don't know if he posted her or not. But his page look like it's all about him, honey. All about Dwight. I don't see Amy nowhere on here. If she, wait a minute. Is this her? Yeah, that's her right there. Okay, he got one photo of her on there. One photo, okay? One photo that I see. Lord, Lord, Lord. Oh, wait a minute, two. Okay, he got her on here. Oh, Amy, girl, you about to lose yo. Girl, you was just a beard anyway, honey. Girl, go be somebody else's woman in real life. Go be somebody else's woman in real life, okay? Anyway, child. Ooh, the white look a little scary. Oh, maybe he's supposed to look like that. Maybe it was Halloween or something. I don't know, child. But anyway, Dwight don't look pressed over Amy. Because he got 140 million. He ain't studying no Amy. He ain't studying no Amy. Listen. He probably already got another woman at his house already. Or man or whatever. She said, I would have to have at least 35 million. And I wouldn't have slept with a man who's been with another man. Listen, for 35 million, would you? Girl, I'd say, where the Trojan, honey? Give me the Trojan, child. Where the Trojan at, honey? Listen, for 35 million, I might have to risk it. Okay, now, I don't know, y'all. I'm just talking shit. But 35 million does sound good. All right, y'all, let's roll over to YouTube right quick because, honey, child, we got a conversation to have. I heard Armon Wiggins rip Tasha K a new asshole. So we are going to go over and find out if, in fact, I already did that one. I think I already played that one right there. Hold on. Yeah. I think the young lady that came and told me to... Okay, maybe it's this one. Okay, hold on. It might be this one. All right, let's listen to this one. It's only 15 minutes, okay? This one right here. This one might be when he ripped Tasha K. I don't know. Let's listen, though. All right, y'all. For y'all that don't know, okay? Tasha K... Hold on. Tasha K has launched a GoFundMe for $3.5 million. The reason why is because she wants her supporters, her winos, to help her pay off Cardi B in 1 year, okay? She's tired of Cardi B basically silencing her and not allowing her to drag her, okay? She wants to be able to drag Cardi and anybody around Cardi, okay? Right now, she cannot drag Cardi, but she's definitely dragging people around Cardi, like i.e. her baby daddy that has a whole bunch of other baby mamas, okay? He out here around here just giving out babies. You get a baby, you get a baby, you get a baby, you get a baby, and you get a baby, okay? So nevertheless, Tasha K is back in court with Cardi because Cardi B has asked her lawyers to launch an investigation to find out if, in fact, Tasha K is hiding money overseas. Why? Well, because Tasha K Big Mouth came out here and basically said, oh, I got the money. This 20,000 ain't shit. This 20,000 ain't nothing. I got money. This ain't hurting me. I ain't hurting over this. Now, the reason why they worked out a $20K a month payment plan in the first place was because her money was funny, okay? So she claimed. She claimed her money was funny and $20K was all she was able to give over and still live, a good life or whatever. Now she's going out, doing interviews, acting like that $20K ain't shit. Cardi B is not having it. And Cardi B is like, I want you to check Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, whatever. I can't even think of Nairobi and all these other countries over in Africa, okay? She wants a thorough investigation to see if Tasha K is hiding money over in Kambunda, okay? Kambunda Luna. She wants the money. All right. So let's listen to Armon Wiggins and see what he has to say about Tasha K. It says Tasha K begging for a donation after this happened. Okay, let's listen. Turn your volumes up.
It's your boy Armon, and we're back with another video. Get in here, get in here. It's time to get into some things, all right? A broke-ass, dirty-ass, slew-footed Tasha K.
I almost spit water all over my damn computer. Listen, I had took a sip of water. That joker said a broke ass, slew-footed ass Tasha K. I was drinking water. You cannot do this to me, Armon. I almost wet up my whole computer station with the water in my mouth. It almost came out all over my computer. You cannot do this. Oh my God, this is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. All right, hold on. Let me just not drink water, okay? Here we go.
Another video. Get in here, get in here. It's time to get into some things, all right? A broke-ass, dirty-ass, slew-footed Tasha K. E.J. Johnson, Tracy Morgan had a baby and they burped Tasha K. So this just in. Miss, I'm going to wipe my ass with the cease and desist.
Now, y'all, that little blowing up thing, that's his thing, y'all. I hate it, but that's what he said. Now, she did say she was going to wipe her ass with the cease and desist. I just want y'all to know that when Cardi B told her, shut the fuck up, or I'm going to take you to court, she said, I'm going to wipe my ass with this cease and desist. Okay, y'all? Okay, follow along.
From harassing Cardi B from 2017 to 2026, has now decided that she needs a GoFundMe. She is tired of paying the $20,000 a month for herself and now wanting her fans to chip in and help her out on this strenuous, egregious $4 million lawsuit that she so boldly created for herself, okay? So Tasha K, for her birthday, her one wish was for her fans to help her pay off this debt so that she can speak freely again, okay? Let's take a look at the post that she made. Tasha K took to her dirty ass Instagram and said, why not? I'm truthfully grateful seeing that people are honoring my birthday wish to help me clear this judgment and restore my freedom of speech. It's mind-blowing. I've been in court 9 years, and this marks my 10th year anniversary as a content creator. I'm giving myself 1 year to raise this with full transparency, okay? 31 people have already contributed to the GoFundMe. GoFundMe is now live for pure donations, and Kickstarter launches Tuesday, my birthday, with wine glasses and merch for supporters. I'll also be putting $200K. This is the narcissist in her. She has to announce that she's putting $200K. You don't have to put $200K in there yourself, girl. Just put it to your bill. Why do you need to put the money into the GoFundMe?
Yeah, I don't understand why she said that. So this girl said of the 3.5 or the $4 million that she owes, right? $4 million that she owes. She's been paying $20,000 so far. She had the audacity to say she's going to take $200,000 out of her own money and put toward the balance. So y'all. So she want them to pay $3.3 million and she's going to contribute $200K. That sounds like some old upside ass distribution to me, but I mean, hell, I ain't mad at her, but I'm just saying, why does she even have to tell them, oh, y'all, I'm going to pay 200 of it myself, and I'm asking y'all to pitch in the other 3.3 million. I mean, damn, Tasha. Damn, Tasha. That's some old uneven ass. I can see if Tasha K says, I'll pay half, right? Whatever half of 3.5, I'll pay this amount if y'all can help me pay the other amount. But Tasha says, I'm going to pay $200,000 and I need y'all to get me on the 3.3. Well, y'all, my bills each month is about $12,000. I need you guys to just pay $6,000 of it. Can you help me out? Can y'all pay? No, I'm sorry. Can y'all pay $10,000 of my bills each month and I pay the other two my own? Does anybody, hello? I need you guys to cover down on $10,000 of my bills. And I'm going to pay the rest. Lord Jesus, Lord Father God.
Just put it to your bill. Why do you need to put the money into the GoFundMe account? You need the money. Shut up. I'll be putting $200K of my own money towards the balance during this year. If we break it down, this could be done. 175,000 people give $20. 70,000 people give $50. 35,000 people give $100. Girl, could you imagine that? Could you imagine, even if I got all of that money, 175,000 people give $20. 70,000 people give $50. 35K give $100. All for you to give it to the next bitch. This could be done in a year. This woman really thinks that she has that type of engagement. You're barely breaking 100,000 views, Tasha K. 1 million people are not giving you that money. People like to look, laugh, and kiki at you. You're a joke. You're a buffoon. You're a clown. But anyway, let's continue. She then goes and posts the...
Hey, I don't know about y'all, but Armon is funny to me, y'all. I'm sorry. He is funny to me.
GoFundMe. This is what I thought was more of a cackle. Let's get into the GoFundMe. Tasha K. Stand with Tasha K to move forward. The GoFundMe is $3.5 million. She's got 132 donations. She's raised $3,695. Better call the DO Whisper. Winos. For years, many of you have asked me to start a fundraiser to help me pay off the judgment against me. No, they didn't. I always refused because I believed it was my responsibility to handle it on my own.
And it is.
But after many conversations with you all, I don't never remember a conversation. I'm finally listening. This fundraiser is being created for one purpose only, to pay down the judgment debt so I can close this chapter and move forward without constant legal distractions. I am currently making my court order payments of $20,000 per month from my own income. And I will continue to make those payments regardless of what is raised here from my own income, meaning I will personally contribute my own funds to pay this down faster. Every dollar raised through this GoFundMe will strictly go towards reducing the judgment balance. Many people don't see what is happening behind the scenes. Even while making my payments, creditors can still bring me back to court for examinations and filings. Each appearance costs time, energy, and legal fees. It keeps me tied up in the system that never seems to end. I don't have $3.5 million sitting in cash, but with the help of my community, we can accelerate paying this off so I can finally move forward and focus on creating, reporting, and entertaining without constant interruption. For those asking about merch incentives, that Kickstarter campaign will go live on...
You know, hold on. Let me just let him finish reading. I got something to say.
My birthday this Tuesday, where supporters will be able to receive exclusive items and thank you gifts tied to their support. This fundraiser is simply a way for those who have supported me for years to help me finally put this chapter behind me. This is honestly the only birthday gift I'm asking for this year. Oh yeah, me too. I would love to ask for $4 million on my birthday. Oh, that's all I'm asking for too. To ensure full transparency, the books will be shared quarterly, so everyone can see exactly where everything goes, every dollar, and towards the debt. Thank you for believing in me, standing with me through everything. With love, my wino gang, Tasha K. Don't you have to be a dummy, man. You're a stupid. You're a dummy. You're a goofy. And I don't feel bad for you. Tasha K is the example of what not to be, ladies and gentlemen. She's a... Can you believe?
Y'all, he is taking me out. He said she's a... Hey, I need that right there, y'all. I need that beep. Every time I get ready to cuss, I can just do that beep. You hear me? Oh, my goodness.
The woman who wiped her ass with the cease and desist now has a GoFundMe. The woman who used to call everybody because we didn't want to go out and get sued. Well, remember, Tasha K had all the advice for all the content creators, specifically me. Oh, you're afraid to go up against a Cardi. You're afraid to go up against Megan. You want to be a pick-me. You want to be a celebrity. No, I'm not dumb. See, she would try to mask and berate me and make me feel bad under the guise of, oh, he wants to be accepted. He wants to go to a party. He wants to be famous. No, I'm not dumb. And I'm not going to let these fans make me an idiot. What I'm also not going to do is stupid, brokey, dummy, beggar, is put my livelihood, my family, and everything.
Hey, y'all, he tearing Tasha up. He is tearing Tasha up. He called her He said stupid, dummy, broker, baggy. Oh my God.
Jeopardy
Beggar.
for 1 million subscribers. See, Tasha K, you guys may have missed it. Tasha K was so thirsty to be the first YouTuber behind Impressive that didn't do voiceover content in the gossip sector to hit 1 million subscribers. She would do anything. Lovely T was on the way to being the #1 gossip blogger that was on camera. Tasha K was in so much competition with Lovely T, and to say, look, oh, it's me, she would do anything for the virality of the content. Tasha K was a train wreck, and we watched Tasha K for many years run into a brick wall. Tasha K is the same person that got Milagro Grams, another idiot. Pumped her up, gassed her up, took a picture with her, did an interview. 2 dummies sitting on the couch together, both needing GoFundMes, talking about a bitch like me. Free and clear. I won my case. That hoe can't even talk about me. And listen, hoe, by the way, you keep trying to talk behind, and I'm seeing you still talking. Just because you ain't saying my name or you're trying to attack the attorney, keep playing with me. Your ass will be locked up. Worry about getting my money, because I'm coming for that too. But anyway, yeah, that 40K, I'm coming for it, babe. Now, so my foot is not off your neck yet, so keep playing with me. But anyway, like I said, Tasha K would try to get content creators to go up against these celebrities and go hard at them. Don't be afraid. I can teach you. I can show you the way. Look at the D.O. Whisperer. She gassed him up at the niggas in jail. Tasha K, when will these younger or when will these new content creators learn? Tasha K can't help you, save you, or do anything for you. All she can do is advise you down the wrong road. And Tasha K is only doing it because Tasha K is miserable. Tasha K feels defeated. She feels slighted. She's embarrassed. She has to wear that haircut with pride. She's not happy. We knew she's not happy. There's nobody happy with a $4 million debt over their back when you got 2 kids and a half husband. Are you cool?
Did he say a half of a husband? Lord Jesus.
You can pretend you got all the money in the world. Remember, she was just online talking about how she had $1 million. She's a millionaire and she's traveling here and this, that. What happened to all the money in Africa? Y'all better tell that hoe, go get that money out of Africa. Go get the money out of the African accounts, Tasha K, and use that to pay off the debt. Or did you not have no money? Remember, she allegedly put $1 million in Africa. You better ride them coyotes until they come home. Tasha K is not a victim. Tasha K is an angry black woman and a narcissist. And now she's finally reaping what she sowed. She's having to humble herself because it's not getting better. She's lost her home. She had to move into an apartment. She has to keep trying to rebrand. She went on a field.
She did lose her home and she did have to move back into an apartment, y'all. No lies told.
Comedy tour. There was no money in that. She's got people locked into their subscriptions. I heard the subscriptions are so nasty over there. You can't even cancel if you try. They say when you don't want to pay no more, you try to get out of there. There is no cancel button. You pay that money, you're locked in for life. Tasha K still trying to be ahead of the competition, spend all this money flying here and flying there, but still won't amount to shit. Tasha K is a glorified National Enquirer. No one takes her serious anymore, and her content has been dry ever since the lawsuit came down. The verdict came in, and the debt has risen. Tasha K is nothing. Her career is nothing. Tasha K, all she is the product of losing a $4 million lawsuit to Cardi B. She's famous for being an idiot and a troll. And the thing is, she wants other people to go down that road.
I'm going to tell you something. One thing about our LGBT community, the men are funny as fuck, and they will roast the dog shit out of you without even breathing. You hear me? I'm loving this. I don't know about y'all, but I am loving the read. I am loving the read.
Can you believe it, though? That'd be my thing. She literally tries to talk other people into doing this stuff. Look at the D.O. Whisperer. He's about to be in a bunch of debt. He's in jail, and you're making it worse for him. Look at Milagro Grams. She's so damn stupid, and she couldn't even afford $50K. Milagro Grams, after that interview, shortly after, she was in the car crying. Couldn't help her. Anybody that gets under Tasha K wants to lose. It's clear. I don't feel bad for Tasha K. And Tasha K, she only wants to get this because she wants to pay this money off and say, look what my fans did, and we paid it off, and she wants to attack people. Tasha K is still attacking Cardi B through Stephon Diggs in any other way she can.
She sure is.
She feels slighted. She feels hurt.
She sure is. She is attacking Cardi B through her baby daddy, her new baby daddy, Stephon Biggs, or whatever his name is. Giggs, I think. She is attacking Cardi through him. She's crazy. She's absolutely crazy, which means that she did not learn her lesson, okay?
She's embarrassed. But all you had to do was do right by people. You could give your commentary. You didn't have to like Cardi B. You didn't have to be so negative. And you could also understand, listen, I'm going too far. Cross the line. I'm not going to cross it. Tasha K, I'll be honest with you. Tasha K is an individual, and we've known this. Without social media, she'd be nothing. And the unfortunate part about it is, even with social media, she's rarely nothing. She's ugly, she's talentless, and she's trash.
Oh, wow.
That combination breeds insecurity, vengeance, evilness, darkness, and rage. And when you have that type of combination, you want to tear down any and every person that you see is doing well. You don't trust anybody. You can't keep friends. You can't keep any business relationships. You're just a miserable, miserable person. And the thing is, girl, move on. You made your bed, you laid in it. All that money that you made, all that showmanship, you're going to pay for it. Now, looking back 8 years later, was it worth it, dummy? No. You could have still been you, probably a lot further if you would have just dialed it back. You still could have got your point across. You still could have did but it was the thirst to be first. And the thirst to be, I'm the best one and I'm the better one and I'm going to wipe my ass with the cease and desist and you B and I'm the B, and you a B and you a man. And, but also you're broke. So I'd rather be all those other things, and I'm sure everyone else would rather be all those other things you say about them than have a $4 million debt. Tasha K, you are the example. Now everyone's going to court now because of you, because you lost. And it doesn't even matter if you pay the debt off. Your brand, and you know it, it's tarnished. Everything that you dreamed of, everything that you wanted, the lights, the show, the fame, the glory, the applause. No, you will forever be the salacious, the dark, that got sued by Cardi B and lost. The liar, Tasha K. Everything you do will have to be independently funded. No one will take risks with you or your brand. I don't give a damn how polished it is. I don't care how bad your husband rolls around his knees and rolls on his backs and how he edits and who you fly out. You will always have the cousin, best friend of, side chick of, thereof. Your platform is a joke. No one takes you serious.
Shit.
You don't have a point of view. All you are is an evil, evil, evil spirit that needs to pay for our sins. And I actually revel and enjoy watching you burn.
Damn.
Yes. Tasha K's a dirty person. Everything she touches turns to shit. Even when you try to be cool with her. Even when I tried to just say, hey, you know what? Let's turn Tasha K's woo-hoo. And so I don't feel bad for her. This is the humbling. Everybody gets humble. Diddy was humble. You don't think a dirty ass Tasha K can be humble? Yeah, girl. You did all that big bag talk, money talk, rich talk. Don't get on GoFundMe now. And yeah, I know you knew the people was coming. Yeah, you knew we was going to talk. But it got so bad. She had to tell herself, I don't even care if they talk. I need the money. Imagine when it gets so damn bad. You say, see, if it ever got bad or downsizing, because even for me, I think, okay, you know what? I may downsize my apartment or I may get a new car, but it's not because, hey, I can't afford it or I lost it. It will be, oh, you know what? Maybe I want to go back to school and get my degree. Or maybe I want to go try to start a new business and I need more capital. So maybe I'm going to downsize to come back up. But I'd be damned if I have to downsize because I owe $4 million.
Yes, she did have to sell the house in Atlanta. She sold the house in Atlanta, moved back into an apartment in Florida.
You're a dummy. You're a Tasha K. You're a and any despicable that feeds into your ego is a god dummy too. We're laughing at you, Tasha K, as you knew we would. We don't give a shit. We don't feel bad, and we're celebrating. It's always Tasha K over here. You're a joke. You need therapy. You need counseling. Heal yourself, ho. And maybe you didn't bring this darkness onto you. Because here's the truth. You want love. You want acceptance. You want fame. You want a husband who loves you. But you can't get that until you heal from the inside. Imagine having to ship your child off to Africa to roll around in mud and eat apricots. A daughter who can't stand you and a husband who tolerates you.
Damn.
But won't even on his birthday. Bitch, y'all hate me too. Now, if you guys would like to donate, there's the GoFundMe. Good luck, Tasha K. Not really. Peace out.
He read Tasha K for filth. I'm sorry, y'all. That shit was funny. I don't know. What do y'all think? He read Tasha K ass for filth. She said he is reading her without taking a breath. Girl. Armon Wiggins, y'all, read Tasha K for filth. I am over here laughing my ass off. She said he forgot to beep, I'm weak. Listen, hey, he read her, okay? Listen, I'm sure she doesn't like it. I'm sure she don't like it at all, but he has been on Tasha K ass for ever since she started the donation, okay? Ever since she started the donation, Armon Wiggins, but he's not the only one. It's other people too, okay? Some people are in defense of her, but not the guys. Well, you know what? There's one guy, and that's I think his name is something Live, J Live, Jive Live, Jive Live, or anyway, I don't know his name. But he's in defense of Cardi. However, majority of the men, the LGBT community do not like Tasha, okay? They do not like Tasha because Tasha was out here when they came out. So Tasha been out here for a while, almost 10 years. And these people that you're seeing talking about her has been out here as long as she has. And they feel like, you know, she was in some type of competition and she got ahead for defaming Cardi B. Cardi B is what pushed her platform over, okay? That, you know, she got the subs, she got the money, you know, and she was doing big things because she went against a celebrity, and that is Cardi B. So as you hear Armon Wiggins saying, Tasha K tried to tell them, hey, go against a celebrity. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. If you want to grow your page, go against a celebrity. But Armon is saying, because I ain't trying to be owing nobody no $3.5 million. Okay, I think it was $4 million in the beginning, and I think she must have paid down to 3.5. Okay, so nevertheless, Armon Wiggins basically is saying, this is what you wanted. You wanted fame by any means necessary. You did what you did, and now you want your supporters to pay for it just so you can come back out here and say, oh, my supporters love me. Look what they did. They invested $3.5 million into my platform in order for me to move on and pop my shit. But the thing about it, y'all, and I think I showed y'all a clip the other day, Tasha doesn't want, and I'm going to let y'all hear something Tasha says. Tasha doesn't want the money so she could just get this behind her and she move forward. She say move forward, but you got to read between the lines. Tasha want this money so that she can drag whoever she wants freely. Freely, okay? That is what Tasha wants. I want to put it on, did she put it on members only? I think she may have. Hold on. She did. Oh, damn. She did a live the other day for her birthday. And I think she deleted it, huh? Let me see. Unless she put it on members only. Yeah, she must have put it on members only. Oh, no. Here it goes. Here it goes right here. I'm only going to show y'all a little bit of it, okay? The way she talks in this live tells me that Tasha does not feel bad about what she did, okay? She only feels bad that she was made to pay Cardi B. But hold on. She's mad because she lost. That's it. She doesn't feel bad, well, from her behavior and the things that she say out of her mouth. It does not appear that she feel remorseful about lying, saying that Cardi B had herpes and she was kissing her babies with herpes on her mouth, okay? And some other things like she was a stripper and had sex with all these men that she stripped with and things of that nature, okay? Cardi B literally had to go and pull her medical record and produce it in court to prove that she did not have herpes, right? Which is embarrassing, but at the same time, in order for her to win her lawsuit, a defamation, it has to be a lie. So she had to go prove in front of millions and millions and millions of people that she does not have herpes, okay? Tasha K admitted to the judge that she knew it was a lie when it came out of her mouth, which I don't understand that for nothing in the world. You hear me? So she admitted to the judge she knew it was a lie. The judge says, how much did you make from defaming Cardi? She says $4 million, and her ass got slapped with a $4 million lawsuit, okay? Not lawsuit, but settlement, okay? She has to pay Cardi $4 million, but right now she's asking her supporters for $3.5 million, so I'm assuming she paid $500,000. I don't know how much she's paid thus far, but she says she's been making her 20,000 payments, but she wants to be able to go back and drag Cardi, okay? She can't stand Cardi, but she can't stand because she lost. When I tell you, and I think I said this the other day when I was speaking of her, I wouldn't be interested in blogging. If I was Tasha and I owed Cardi B all this money, I wouldn't be interested in blogging on Cardi B, anybody that Cardi B's talked to, her friends, her relatives, her boyfriend, her baby daddy, her ex, nobody. I would not want to blog on anything. I wouldn't even want to blog on anybody that rhymed with Cardi. Do you hear me? But she thinks she's bigger than the program. Tasha thinks she's bigger than the program, okay? And she's going to get herself in trouble because Cardi is not playing with Tasha's ass, okay? Let's listen to a little bit of Tasha K's live from the other day when she was explaining, all I wanted you guys to just send me money so I could pay off this big ass debt so I could be able to drag that hoe. Okay, she didn't say those words, but you know, I knew what she was feeling. All right, I got ESPN. You know what I'm saying? That little vision they have, that ESPN going on. Okay, all right, here we go.
Okay. So I don't think Jock's gonna do it. It doesn't make sense for him to do it because then that would have to, his brand would take a, I'm not gonna say his brand, his integrity.
Okay, so I sped it up a little bit because, you know, because they boring in a way.
We going. We out of here.
Hold on.
I can't say for as a fact because that's when you start to get sued and stuff. But in my opinion, based on the research that I put out, is me facts. And everything has come to pass. So, but then there's the other side that'll just let you be you. The good people. They don't get as many views. They don't get as many endorsements because they not with the shit. They ain't got nothing to hide. And scandalous people sell. People love to see a good train wreck. You know? They love to see it. My whole brand is a train wreck. They love to watch it. If it's gonna fall off the track today, it may fall off the track. But guess what? These winos gonna put that motherfucking train back on the goddamn track. We gone. We gone. We out of here. They don't try to knock us off. Bitch, get us another cart. Get us some more tires. So I'm just trying to figure out what was he gonna say. I told my publicist, I said, she was like, I talked to him. He said it was a guy. I said, he's not gonna do it. Because the first thing I'm gonna sit down and say is, I need my apology. Before we get any interview started, I need my apology.
Okay, I'm gonna fast forward because she's talking about something else. I want to get to the part where she talk about this money. Hold on. Because she get real cocky with it.
That is one secret that they have mastered. And a lot of creators have reached what they call like YouTube creator burnout because of it, because they can't keep it up. And people that get 1 million views on their videos every time, like a Diary of a CEO, they be tired.
I've heard it.
Y'all asses is hell. People don't even be wanting to babysit. Remember saying no? It's because
hold on.
You are a bisexual woman. I'm not scared of you. If I had a phobia against you, Bondi, you wouldn't have sat on my platform. You wouldn't have been out. Me giving.
Okay, she's into it with another lady. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to figure out when she talks about this damn birthday thing. Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Oh,
she gets up and show her body like she Beyonce, but I mean, I guess.
How y'all doing though? Y'all good? I got like, 30 minutes with y'all? What did I want to get on here and talk about? I had something on my mind. I wasn't supposed to be working today. I said, I'm going live. If this interview happens, I'm going live because in the interview that I did with the Morning Hustle, with
hold on, y'all.
I told my PR, but you wanted people to believe that Tasha was a liar, and you know I got other women. That's what I'm saying. Like traditional media, they not ready for nobody like me. Like shout out to L'Oreal and her team, but they had no clue. They had notes, and I was like, baby girl.
Hold on, let me get to the part where she talks about her birthday. Hold on, I just want to get to that part. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's go here, y'all.
Well, what collateral do I have that's $3.5 million that they could come take as collateral in case I default or life gets in the way? Do you understand what I'm saying? So
on this video, she claims she's not a millionaire. She said the business is a million. Well, the business make millions, but she doesn't make millions. Her salary is $280,000. So I don't know how her salary is $280,000, but she could pay $20,000 a month. I don't know, y'all.
For the people that want to purely donate, please. If you want to buy something in return, great. If you want a mentorship, wonderful. If you want to do a walkathon, bake sale, telethon, sell candy bar. I was even thinking about getting a candy bar deal and sending the candy bar boxes to y'all and letting y'all sell the candy bars. Or, getting the pamphlet. You know how our schools do the pamphlets as one of those, and our kids get them and we sell them to our friends and get them. I was even going to do that shit. Bro. I was like, bro, we finna do everything. I was like, we finna do everything. So, but I appreciate everything. And just in 2 days alone, that money, just imagine what it's going to be like in 30 days when we start running out merch and shit like that and the courses and all that stuff. Like, it's going to get paid. All I need is 3,400 people to either donate $1,000 or more, or 120,000 people to donate
3,400 people to donate $1,000 or more. Let me ask y'all something. I want y'all to be honest. If this was me and I put my foot in my mouth, dragged someone, lied on them, dragged them, they reached out to me, told me that it wasn't true and to take it down, and I basically said, screw you, I'm not taking it down, and I lost in court, okay? And I had to pay all this money. Would you guys give me $1,000 a piece to help me pay this bill off? Let me know in the comments as we play this video.
Dollars or more. After that, I ain't asking y'all for shit else. I swear to God, I ain't. I'm gonna still do what I'm doing, like the walkathons and stuff like that. And maybe we can do it to where the books are open. I don't play about people stealing. That Black Lives Matter shit, no, I don't play about that stuff. And so the person that would likely be over the books is the person that handles my books, which is Jason. And Jason does not play. He exposes everybody. He's done such a good job. Like, I say, anybody sitting in that position with Jason, you going down. You going down. Because the numbers, he's a numbers guy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But try to send it to the Cash App or to the GoFundMe. Because
so during this live right here, because I was on this live, they were sending her super chats. Now, to my surprise, the super chats, and I'm talking about Tasha K, a creator that's been a creator for, she says, going on 10 years. Child, they was sending $1.99. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not putting down $1.99, okay? Y'all know I'm grateful for any amount. But I would think Tasha K being the big dog, being a big dog, that they would not send her $1.99. You know what I'm saying? But they were sending her $1.99. But she was saying, thank you very much, but can you not send it here? Can you send it to the GoFundMe? Because YouTube is going to take some of that $1.99 out, okay? But I don't know. What do y'all think? Y'all let me know. I see y'all saying no, that y'all would not give me $1,000. And I wouldn't expect it. 33,000 people give, 3,300 people give $1,000? Tasha, for real? For real, Tasha. I would not ask you guys to give me $1,000 damn dollars. You know? I would not do that. Oh my God. Tasha, not for that. Oh my God. If I need $1,000, y'all, it's going to be bail money, okay? They going to get my ass on $1 million bail or some shit like that. And y'all know I don't want to sit in nobody's jail on nobody's nasty mattress. And I got to have my own covers and my adjustable orthopedic bed. So if I asked y'all for some money, it's because they set my bail too motherfucking high. And I want y'all to get me out of jail before the dirt eat me alive. Do you hear me? That's when I'm going to come and be like, y'all, I need y'all to pull together. I'm gonna need y'all to shake something. Go stand on a corner. I don't know. Go sell some ass, something. I don't know. Shake a tail feather. But I'm gonna need y'all to come through for your girl, okay? Because I need this bail money to get my ass up out of jail, okay?
they taking 40% of this. So send it to the Cash App or the GoFundMe. That way it gets it all. YouTube don't deserve none of this up over here. I'm sorry. No, they already taking enough from us creators.
They take 30%, but nevertheless.
Let me tell you how messed up YouTube is. YouTube will say, for instance, you got a video with 1 million views, and I'm gonna teach all this stuff in my courses and in my private mentorships. I'm gonna fast
forward this because that's not about what
YouTube. Say, for instance, you got 1 million views and you made $10,000 on restore our freedom of speech fully.
So I want y'all to hear her say the reason why she wants this GoFundMe is to restore her freedom of speech fully. She wants to be able to drag Cardi kids, drag Cardi boyfriend, drag Cardi mama, drag Cardi daddy, drag Cardi dog. She wants to be able to drag. So she wants them to restore her freedom of speech fully. Okay? That's what she wants.
A portion of that money, so you don't think that it's just all going over there. No, and all of the statements to every single transaction from all of the income sources will be posted on my X, on YouTube, on the post feed, so you know exactly where every single dime is going. I am not keeping any of it. Me and my team are not keeping any of it. All we're trying to do is speed up paying off this judgment, doing some good in the cause so that we can restore our freedom of speech fully, get all these parasites that's trying to hook onto...
And she's saying so we can restore our speech fully. No, Tasha, you. You, Tasha. I'm sure your audience do not want you defaming nobody else, Tasha. Okay? You, Tasha. Tasha, when Cardi told you to come out here, take that shit down and apologize, you should have did that, Tasha. You would be a millionaire, girl. What's wrong with you?
Freedom of speech fully. Get all these parasites that's trying to hook onto my intestinal tract to try to keep me from reaching the heights that I need to go because I got parasitic energy. And we can be free. And we can be free. And I appreciate every single dime that y'all have given. It's only been up a couple of days. 2 days. 2 whole days. And y'all have already crossed the threshold. So I can't even imagine what type of transfer is going to be made at the end of the month. So next month will be the first payment. We already sent in our payment for this month already. But for April is when the official payments are going to start. And all of that is going to be posted publicly. There's going to be a tracker so you can see how much is being knocked out and how much we sent to the organizations, the list of organizations that we're going to be funding in order to help them to streamline. Because I'll be damned. Like, there's people that contact me all the time. Hey, Tasha, can you help me with my tuition? Yeah, we'll put you on the list this month. So deviate that money that way. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta have proof though, because there's a lot of people out here, they really be scamming, man. Woo! They really be scamming. Oh my God. Oh my God. They really be scamming. But thank you though. And so what this does, because I want to be transparent with y'all whenever y'all donate to the GoFundMe. It's under Tasha K, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, TK Wino Gang, whenever y'all donate, right? Because I know a lot of people, and I've been seeing even lawyers, like so-called lawyers. I'm like, what are you doing as a lawyer on YouTube? You're supposed to be advertising your services. Why are you giving commentary?
Let me tell you, Tasha's not that bright. But I think Tasha actually said she did not graduate from high school or something like that, right? She literally now trying to shit on lawyers. I want to show y'all something. Hold on. I just want to show you. She's trying to shit on lawyers that's doing commentary, right? She says, why are you doing, hold on, y'all. She said, why are you doing, what's the guy name? Hold on. She said, why are you doing commentary? Don't you supposed to be advertising your services? Y'all, I talk about this guy often. His name is the lead attorney, okay? He is a real ass attorney in real life. But he said he makes more money. Hold on, let's do last 30 days. He makes more money as a blogger than he does as a lawyer. I am going to screenshot his last 30 days, okay? Hold on. Now, let me put it up for those all the way in the back. Tasha, she got to be, I hate to say she's dumb. I don't want to say she's dumb. I just want to say she's misinformed, okay? Misinformed. Hold on one second. He said he makes more money as a commentary than he does as a lawyer. I don't even think, does he still practice? She said he retired as a lawyer. Okay, so he did retire. Wouldn't you? Look how much he made in 30 days, y'all. First of all, I want y'all to see something. You see this? Last 30 days, okay? Now, this man is he was a lawyer in Atlanta, became YouTube blogger. This is what this man made in the last 30 days. Let me put a blue mark up under the amount. Do you see that? Do y'all see how much this man made in 30 mother effing days? Last 30 days. Boom, boom, boom. He made $270K a month. A month. Now, let me tell you something. I don't know too many attorneys that's making $200K a month. Do y'all? $200,000 a month living in Atlanta. Not California, not the very expensive places here in America, but Atlanta. Hotlanta. He's in Atlanta making $270K a month. So for Tasha K to say what she just said, aren't you an attorney? Don't you have clients? Why are you on YouTube doing commentary? Listen to her, y'all. Listen to Tasha. And look at her face as she said. Tasha got to be clueless. Tasha does not know that some of these people that used to work at CNN, like Don Lemon and a few others, left or either got fired. Either they left or they were told to leave. their jobs making millions and they're making more on YouTube, okay? On YouTube. Listen to this.
Oh my God. They really be scamming. But thank you though. And so what this does, because I want to be transparent with y'all whenever y'all donate to
Hold
the
on.
GoFundMe. It's under Tasha K, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, TK Wino Game, whenever y'all donate, right?
It's coming, y'all. It's coming. She gonna say lawyers need to be looking for clients instead of doing commentary on YouTube.
Why your hair ain't combed? Why are you in a bonnet as a lawyer?
Let's go back a little bit. Hold on.
Lawyers, like so-called lawyer, PayPal, TK Wino Game, whenever y'all donate, right? Because I know a lot of people, and I've been seeing even lawyers, like so-called lawyers. I'm like, what are you doing as a lawyer on YouTube? You're supposed to be advertising your services. Why are you giving commentary? You ain't got no clients. Why your hair ain't combed? Why are you in a bonnet as a lawyer? If I was a lawyer, I would be on TV.
If I was a lawyer, I would be on TV. If I was a lawyer, I would be on TV. This lady can't be serious. She can't be serious.
Advertising your services. Why are you giving commentary? You ain't got no clients. Why your hair ain't combed? Why are you in a bonnet?
I guarantee you she would do anything to get that $270,000 back. Now, when you go to her on Social Blade, when you look up Tasha K, it says that she only made, now, I mean, she did make a lot of money, but not no $270,000. Oh, it's Unwind with Tasha. Hold on. Unwind with Tasha. I think that's how you, hold on. Is it Unwind? Is it Unwind with Tasha K? Oh, here she go. Unwind with Tasha K. So let's pull hers up. Hold on. How do I get you? Hold on, y'all. All right. So Tasha K in the last 30 days. Now, I'm only doing this because I'm comparing it to the lead attorney. The last 30 days, she made $80K. Not bad. Listen, it's good money, but $80K versus $270K. Which door are you going in, y'all? The lead attorney or Tasha K? Lead attorney or Tasha K? She made $80K. He made, in 1 month, she made $80K. He made $270K. Huh? She said, you want clout. You know Tasha K don't play about her content. She's coming. Oh, my Lord. Why do y'all come over here with the negativity? Jesus, go get you a platform. Stop being so miserable. Flippity dippity. Damn. Anyway, and what if I do want clout? I ain't scared of her or anybody else. Okay? I'm a commentary. If it comes to the internet, I'm going to talk about it. If I find out who you are, I'm going to talk about you too. So nevertheless, which door y'all going in? $80K or $270,000K? Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. I'll wait. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding. I don't see none of y'all answering. Which door are y'all going in? The lead attorney door or Tasha K door? Okay, 80,000, 270,000 in 1 month. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so if I was a lawyer, I would be on TV. I would be on TV.
Because I know a lot of people, and I've been seeing even lawyers, like so-called lawyers. I'm like, what are you doing as a lawyer on YouTube? You're supposed to be advertising your services. Why are you giving commentary? You ain't got no clients. Why your hair ain't combed? Why are you in a bonnet as a lawyer? If I was a lawyer, I would be on TV. If I was a lawyer, I would be on TV. But anyway, this is shame. I'm just saying. So, what was I saying? Y'all help me for a second. ADHD.
You was talking about lawyers.
ADHD. It's gonna come back to me in a second because I read the Fenty comment and I was about to show you, and then that would have deviated. Somebody help me. Jasmine ain't here. Help me. What was I saying? Oh, okay. So what I was saying was, because I know a lot of people was like, "You're helping out a millionaire." Yes and no.
Okay, I want y'all to hear what she says about you're helping out a millionaire. Okay, listen to this.
Yes and no. And I saw the lawyers breaking this down, and I was very shocked that the lawyers did not talk about what goes into being a millionaire. Just because the company makes millions doesn't mean I do. And I don't. My salary is, I think this year I probably, my salary was $286.
So she said her salary is $286. Well, the lead attorney is making around that in 1 month, okay? 1 month, the lead attorney is making that, but she said she's making that a year. Well, she said that's her salary. Now, of course, she pays her husband out of the business, and she takes a cut as well. So I'm sure they still bringing home a good penny, okay? A nice penny. But all I'm saying is, because she still have her Tasha K Live, and that's $12 a month. And, you know, she don't even need that many supporters or whatever to sign up for the $12 a month, and she's getting paid, okay? $12 a month times 10,000 is what? $120,000 a month or something like that? Anyway, it's a lot. It's a lot for 1 month, okay?
If I'm not mistaken.
Kathleen says she lying. You think she's embellishing the amount of money she makes?
It's a lot of money. I'm not saying that's not a lot of money. I pay $20,000 a month. Roughly 20% of that goes towards taxes and things like that, and living is, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that's how much I allocated this year. And if you think about that, like a portion of that went, a large portion of just my salary went, which I was the one that was sued. I was sued. Okay? Personally, LaTasha K. That goes towards the lawsuit, the judgment. Okay? That's why I said everything that I'm doing, I'm gonna continue to do. If I go into what sustains the company, then we will not be able to sustain the company to keep the type of revenue that we got coming in, which feeds people, which takes care of the equipment, office, rent, travel, things we got to do for the guests. All of this, it costs all of this to keep the company running. If we sacrifice that, then guess what? The brand takes a hit and ain't nobody getting paid because we can't keep up with demand. The brand is so...
You know, I got to say this about Tasha. Sitting here listening to her explain how she pays her bills, where her money is going, why she needs this help for the GoFundMe, all along knowing that the shit she said about Cardi was untrue, and Cardi reached out to her, y'all. The girl was given an opportunity to clean it up. She was given an opportunity to fix it, and she gave Cardi her ass to kiss. Literally. And now all of a sudden she's explaining, we got to feed people. We got to keep the lights on. We got to pay for flights. We got to do this. We got to do that. Come on, you guys. I need $3.5 million so I can pay my debt. And the thing about it is she said to the judge that she made $4 million dragging Cardi. Now, I'm not trying to get in Tasha K's pocket, but I'm just wondering, of the $4 million that she made dragging Tasha, did she help out anybody? I don't know. I don't know if she did or did not, right? But you got $4 million dragging not Tasha, but Cardi B. You got $4 million dragging Cardi B, and all she had to do was take the damn video down and say, y'all, I lied. I misspoke. I don't have no proof that she don't have no herpes. Let me take these videos down because I don't want Cardi B to sue my ass. Simple. And guess what? She still would have had $4 million. But nope, she fought against it. Oh my goodness, she fought against it, y'all.
Big. That I may have to start bringing in people to help me to do these interviews with people. Baby, you were supposed to bring my charger. Shaq now. I need my charger. I'm on 10%. That 10%. It's beside the bed. It's plugged into the wall. Hurry, save me, help.
Oof.
But it's not about me insinuating. I'm just trying to tell people I am not going to sit here and lie to anybody about what we have going on. I never have, never will. So the mere fact that there are people out there, she's taking advantage of y'all. First of all, I didn't ask y'all for nothing. If you're not my fan base, I didn't ask you for nothing. And second of all, my fan base, thank you, baby. Is it on the side right there?
No, it's over there.
It's over there on the other side? Okay. So I got 20 minutes, y'all, then I gotta get off, okay? I gotta get off. Really? Okay, hold on, y'all. I gotta say, this Airbnb we in, this shit is nice.
I don't think she does, but I'm not 100% sure.
Hold on. All right.
Let me fast forward just a little bit.
It's too spicy for me. Gossip comedy hoodie. Dismantle my company. That's what they always wanted me to do, is dismantle my company. But how would
So now she's saying that the lawyers want her to dismantle her company. Like literally shut down Tasha K or Kibi Studio. I think that's the name of it. She's saying they want her to dismantle her company, right? But she's like, no, I'm not going to dismantle my company because, you know, we going higher. Okay?
to run a company? So a lot of people, and I know the creditors would love for me to dismantle my company. That's what they always wanted me to do, is dismantle my company. But how would I be able to pay this? It's not even about the payment. It's about my silence, my freedom of speech, crippling me financially. So like I said, I pulled the one biggest card that I could.
She said it's not about the payment. It's about silencing her, right? And stopping her freedom of speech. What does that tell y'all? Why does Tasha want this money paid? She said it's not about the $20,000 payment. She wants to be able to talk, y'all. Do y'all hear this? This is crazy to me.
Dismantle my company. That's what they always wanted me to do, is dismantle my company. But how would I be able to pay this? It's not even about the payment. It's about my silence, my freedom of speech, crippling me financially.
My silence and my freedom of speech. She literally wants this paid off in 1 year so she can talk about Cardi or people around Cardi. The NDA that she signed is only until she pays off her debt. Once she pays off her debt, she is free to tell all the tea, I guess. Whatever tea she knows on Cardi, she's going to come out here and spill it. What is wrong with her? I promise you I wouldn't want to say shit about this lady. That $4 million would make me not want to murder her name. Literally. Y'all, what's wrong with her? Oh, my God.
So like I said, I pulled the one biggest card that I could, asking y'all to help me to accelerate it. And so in return for that, because there's some people that probably don't even want merch. Like, I'm not a merch type person. I like experiences. And so people show their support by coming to experiences, show their support by having a memorabilia, which is merch. There are some people that just want to give. You know what I'm saying? And the winos have been asking me, how can we help? How can we get this so we don't have to hear about it no more? Because every time they go on every platform, you got the haters there first before the winos get there. Y'all claim y'all don't mess with me. Thank you so much, Jennifer Thomas. Y'all claim y'all don't like the platform, but y'all know more about everything we got going on over here, but you don't with us. Oh, I'm just trying to see when you gonna be taken down. You check, the first thing you come to on Instagram, when you get on Instagram in the morning, it's Tasha K. It's Tasha K. You check it before my actual real viewers get here. I had a hater do a video the other day. It was so funny. She knew every single thing that I had going on and still hated. It was so crazy. I said, she is right, but why she hating though like that? Like what? Like what? Just mad. And that's fine. And I know nobody can humiliate me though. That's the thing. I think they know that by now, that they cannot humiliate me. I don't know. I don't like the sun in the background. It's a lot of sun.
All right, anyway, that's enough of that. I literally just wanted y'all to hear that she literally is, explaining why she wants the GoFundMe, okay? It's not so much to help with the payments because apparently she has the money, but she just want it paid off in a year. She doesn't want to for the next 5 years of paying $20K a month. She doesn't want to be silent that long. She literally wants to be able to come out here and talk about Cardi B, Stefan, and whoever the hell else Cardi B screwing or doing or whatever. She wants to be able to drag Cardi. She wants to be able to get from underneath her NDA. So it's not about, I don't have the money. I need you guys help because I'm not making the money. No, I want to pay this off in 1 year. I do not want to spend the next 4, 5, whatever years, up under this NDA, being silent because I owe money. Tasha, girl, all I got to say is, Tasha, you should not want to even blog on Cardi at all. At all. But nevertheless, Cardi is not playing with her. Cardi said something the other day, Tasha, I'm not playing with you. I'm coming for your bread. Or I think that's what she been said. But Cardi is, you know, she's not playing with her at all. Hold on. She said she is going to hire lawyers. Hold on.
Okay, y'all, it looks like Tasha K might be crashing out online as
Hold
Cardi
on.
B continues to push to collect the millions she owes her. So you guys know that it recently came out that Cardi B wants to sit down with Tasha K, and for Tasha K to basically come with her bank records to see what's going on with Cardi B, you know, getting her money that Cardi B owes her. Now, if you remember, Cardi B actually sued Tasha K for defamation and ended up winning a massive judgment of around $4 million. But later on, Tasha K did file for bankruptcy, and they settled for like $1.2 million.
Want to play with me and play God? Watch me use God to clear this up. And then when I do, guess what? My freedom of speech is restored. No NDA, no nothing. Then what's up?
Do y'all hear this? Are y'all asleep in the audience? I have like 1 or 2 people making comments. Are y'all not interested in this drama? Because I'm very much interested. But do y'all hear this? She's yelling to the top of her lungs saying, after I pay this debt, no NDA, what's up? What's up? I don't have to worry about this, which means she's coming for Cardi after she pays this money. This lady is nuts.
What's up? What's up? No NDA, no nothing. Then watch me use God to clear this up. And then when I do, guess what? My freedom of speech is restored. No NDA, no nothing. Then what's up? What's up? What's up? Ain't no chain. Ain't no chain.
She's yelling, ain't no chain. There will be no chains on her, right? Once she pays off the $3.5 million to Cardi B, there will be no chains. And she's like, what's up? To me, it sounds like she wants to get back in the mud with Cardi. Is this girl crazy or what?
Ain't no chain. I asked God this weekend, break the chain. It's been 9 years. Break the chain.
As you guys can see, Tasha K is crashing out. She's speaking on her freedom of speech because
she is crashing out to the max. She says she asked God to release the chain. That she is the one, she caused her own chains, y'all. Her own shackles is because of her. What's up? What's up?
It's been 9 years. Break the chain.
As you guys can see, Tasha K is crashing out. She's speaking on her freedom of speech because she can't say anything about Cardi B. So anyways, this is where things get even messier. Tasha K has made a GoFundMe trying to raise about $3 million to help cover the judgment, but so far it's only brought in around $9,000. So on Tasha K's GoFundMe, she's basically saying that she's court ordered to pay $20,000 a month from her own money, and she's going to pay that money regardless of how much money she raises on GoFundMe. So like I said earlier, the reason why Tasha K is having to make a GoFundMe to pay for this is because it seems like Cardi B wants her money. Cardi B basically wants Tasha K to come sit down with her in person so Cardi B and her lawyers can look at Tasha K's bank statements and money that she has coming in so Cardi B can get her money. So basically in Tasha K's GoFundMe, she's still saying that, you know, she owes $3.5 million and she doesn't have $3.5 million sitting around, and she wants the help of her community to, you know, help accelerate paying off this payment so she can finally move forward and focus on creating and reporting and entertaining without constant interruption. And I'm guessing that constant interruption is Cardi B. Like I said, she cannot speak on Cardi B, but she still speaks on Cardi B in some kind of ways, like little ways.
And she does. She still speaks on her. She don't say her name per se, but y'all know how that goes, right? She say little things. People know that she's talking about her, right? But she still subs and dubs and all that bullshit. She's still talking about Cardi. I just don't get it. At this point, I wouldn't murder this lady's name.
She will speak on Stephon Diggs and what's going around Cardi B, but not Cardi B per se. And Cardi B wants her money. I feel like Tasha K put herself in this pickle because Cardi B first just sent her a cease and desist, like, hey, take the videos down. What you're saying isn't true, because you guys know Tasha K was making some claims about Cardi B, and Cardi B told her to take the videos down. Tasha K did not want to take the videos down. Cardi B decided to sue her. Cardi B won, and now Tasha K owes her like $3.5 million, and all she had to do was take down the videos. But I would like to know you guys' thoughts and opinions on this. How do you guys feel about Cardi B keeping her foot on Tasha K's neck when it comes to Tasha K paying her money? And let me know what you think about Tasha K crashing out.
I don't know if y'all heard the audio from Tasha K.
Now, let me ask y'all, what do y'all feel about her crashing out? How do y'all feel about her getting mad for her, what she did caused her to have this debt, and mad because she can't talk about Cardi B. She can't drag her, okay? What do y'all think about that? Let me know.
His recent live where she's going off about her freedom of speech being restored. But after we listen to the clip, I have a question for y'all, or wondering.
Play with me and play God. Watch me use God to clear this up. And then when I do, guess what? My freedom of speech is restored. No NDA, no nothing. Then what's up? What's up? What's up? Ain't no change. Ain't no change.
She sound like a GD fool, okay? She literally sound like a fool, screaming to the top of her lungs, telling Cardi B, after this is paid, there will be no NDA and their change will be released. So what's up? What's up? What's up? She's literally telling her, I'm coming for you once this debt is paid. I'm coming for you.
Ask God this weekend, break the chain. It's been 9 years.
Now, if you don't know what she's talking about the lawsuit that she was found liable in for defamation of character for Cardi B. Tasha K later filed for bankruptcy, and they had a settlement agreement about payment installments, and a part of that agreement was that she was no longer allowed to talk about Cardi B at all. And I guess my question is, why is it so important for her to be able to talk about Cardi B?
Exactly, why? Why? You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of when Brianna took that person to court and they wanted to still be able to talk about her so bad, right? That they pleaded with the judge or whatever the case may be because they really wanted to be able to talk about Brie. Why does Tasha wants to talk about Cardi B so bad? I'm going to tell you, okay? She, in my opinion, is mad. I'm talking about big mad because Cardi won. Cardi beat her. And I'm going to tell you something. I have not watched Tasha K enough to say that she's a narcissist. Well, I can't diagnose no one as a narcissist, but y'all know I be over here trying. But her behavior screams narcissist to me. And the reason why I say that is because a narcissist hate to lose. Sometimes we gotta, as a human, right? As a normal human, sometimes you gotta cut your losses and move forward. This lady lost against Cardi B and she's angry about it. Now, what I don't understand, she came out snot-nosed booger crying after she lost and said how she was wrong, how she shouldn't have done this, how, she wants to connect with Cardi and blah, 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 right? This screams, I didn't mean none of that shit because I really want to drag you. I really want to drag you so bad, okay? That I'm going to ask my winos to help pay off this debt so I won't be up on the NDA and I can drag your ass. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I swear to you, I would move on. Literally move on,
There is so much other celebrity news that's going around. Why is she so fixated on the desire or the need to speak about Cardi B after you lied and said that she had STDs, you said that she was on that stuff, and you said that she was working the corners? Like, I don't understand what this is about. And I get the whole freedom of speech and wanting to speak freely when you want to. But at this point, I don't know if she should be allowed to because you already made up so many lies.
Well, happy birthday to Tasha K. The popular content creator is now asking her fans and supporters to help her pay off that $3.2 million defamation settlement.
Okay, so they're pretty much saying the same thing that I'm saying, y'all. And that is Tasha K spinning out. Tasha K is crashing out. Tasha K is mad that she cannot boldly come out here and drag Cardi. So she's asking her supporters to help her out because why? Well, because she wants to drag Cardi and whoever is associated with Cardi, okay? Now, in my opinion, I believe that Cardi is the last person that she wants to play with. I believe that Cardi will sue her ass again, okay? Or somebody else. Somebody else is going to sue her. Now, other people have tried and they were not successful. But the reason why Cardi was successful is because one, once someone sends you a cease and desist and you keep on defaming them, and two, if you say that this has caused me distress and, undue distress, mental anguish and things of that nature. And 3, if it cost you to lose money, because she was around here telling people that Cardi B had herpes, Cardi B was on the corner and slept with guys that, like she was a little ho-ho, right? Ho-ho-ho, whatever. And also that she did and dealt with drugs or something like that, right? So with that being said, the judge asked Cardi B, did you know that what you were saying was a lie? Tasha said yes. Tasha said she knew it was a lie. She knew it was a lie. But she said it anyway. So I don't know why her lawyer didn't tell her that her ass was going to lose, because she probably should have known that. But y'all know that Cardi B went into court. Cardi B cried. Cardi B said she contemplated suicide. Cardi B said that she missed out on shows because she wasn't herself. She couldn't show up. Cardi B said she didn't even want to have sex with her man, okay? Because Tasha K was out here saying that she had a sexually transmitted disease. She said, I didn't want to kiss my baby. I didn't want to have sex with my husband. It affected me. I had to go to counseling. When I tell you Cardi B dotted all I's and crossed all T's for this defamation, Cardi B even cried on the stand. Yeah. Tasha K ass lost. And she lost bigly, okay? Nevertheless, y'all, I'm not going to keep y'all too much longer. We've already been on here for 2 hours because I can continue to talk about this. But, in my opinion, I don't feel sorry for Cardi B, just like I don't feel sorry for Amy. So I guess we won't talk Justin tomorrow because, honey, I didn't went over the time with Tasha. All right. So we will talk about Justin and Stoney situation tomorrow. But that's going to end our commentary for this evening. Okay. Crazy work. Crazy work. She's spinning out and putting some acting with it. Girl, Tasha K's... I don't understand how her supporters are not telling her, girl, you sound crazy as hell. You sound crazy as hell. You out here spinning out over some shit that your ass could have very much avoided. Okay? Very much avoided. Anyway, she said her husband was mad about that damn bathing suit picture. He should be telling his wife to shut the fuck up. I'm pretty sure her husband does tell her to shut the fuck up, but we can't come out here and tell y'all that our man just told us to shut the fuck up or whatever. Anyway, somebody says she's obsessed with Cardi. What was that? Oh, somebody says she's obsessed with Cardi. Yes, very much unhinged. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all so very much for pulling up tonight. You guys were amazing as always. Thank you, Candy Girl, for the love. Thank you, Barbara Clark, for the love. Thank you, Candy Girl, again. She said, here go Medea. Oh, Medea to calculator. And thank you, Tammy B, for the 29 months of membership. I do appreciate y'all so very much. I will be back tomorrow, Friday. I think I'm going to do 2 lives tomorrow, okay? I'm going to do one during the day about Justin and, Stoney or whatever. And then tomorrow night, we're going to talk about whatever's going on out here in these internet streets. That's funny, y'all. We're going to laugh tomorrow night, okay? Nevertheless, I love y'all. Y'all hit that thumbs up button for your girl. And I'm going to talk to y'all mañana tomorrow, y'all. Love y'all. Good night.
Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.
Jay! She kept talking about that film.
Hoes over there.
She kept talking about that family. 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 That family. She kept talking about that family. Talking about that family.
These motherfuckers got me want to listen. Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down